Yep, why not? Okay, here. I think we are. Boom.
Are we live?
Welcome to Meet Me at the Table. I'm Baron.
This is Colin.
We are.
Oh, wait.
Team Colin, Team Baron here. That's what we are today. We are Team Baron, Team Colin. Today we are going through all of our games that we did over the course of the entire year.
2025. All these games. Look at that.
All these games. I had mine upside down. Okay.
Yes, you did.
We're going to talk about them. We're going to discuss some of the things. So a lot of times we get people like, hey, I saw you did this game back like 5 months ago. Do you still play it, or do you have it?
Yes.
Is it still something you're really interested in? Are you looking for more of this content? Stuff like that, right? So we're here to do some, we're going to go through every game we played. We're not going to tell you everything about the game. We're just going to tell you a little bit about it or something, and if we still like it, stuff like that, and that way people can understand. And if we really have high praise of it, you'll know about it. If you all of a sudden go, after about 2 months, it's kind of like, or something, So
2 months, 2 weeks. If it's Barrett one play, I mean,
could be.
Do you notice that you're pointing at the top of your head?
Yeah.
This is going to be awesome.
On top of that, we also are going to be not only doing our top 25 games of this year. Last year, we had some great pictures of you and I.
Gosh,
it was amazing.
That was hilarious.
I had an absolute fantastic time doing that.
I can't wait to see what you're going to do this time.
So this time, we are also going to play What Does Colin Know? Or Time to Educate Colin. Whichever way you want to think about it, that is what we're going to be playing today. That is the game we're playing today while we're doing our top 25.
I'm going to learn so much today. I'm going to learn so much today.
That is the plan. It's going to be amazing.
Oh my gosh, Mike.
Happy end of the year.
Fully anticipate
Team Baron tonight. Even though he tells me to fuck it. Sorry, Colin. There you go. There you go.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate that.
Washing dishes, but lurking too. Love it, broccoli.
Yes,
love it, broccoli. Can't
Wash
wait.
those dishes.
Watch those mission. What does Colin know?
What does Colin know? Short segment.
Lord, it's a pretty short segment. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through each month, and after each month, I am going to show 3 pictures to Colin.
Wait, what?
That are going to be a picture of a movie with a quote on it, and then he's going to get points based on if he knows the quote, if he knows the movie, and if better yet, he gets bonus points if he's seen the movie.
I can guarantee you I haven't seen it. This is going to be terrible.
Now,
terrible.
As viewers, you are going to have to decide right now how many you think Colin will know. I'll be showing 3 after each month.
Oh my gosh.
There is 1 month with 5.
What?
Because there are just so many good movies out.
Oh my god. I've seen 5 movies in my life.
Right. The caveat to this game is not only these movies had to come out in the month that we're talking about. So the movies that I bring out in January are movies that came out in the theater. Theatrical release was in January.
Not 2025.
No.
No. Okay.
These movies go all the way back to the 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s.
I was barely born in the 80s.
There are still classics out there that...
I'm just saying. I was born barely in the 80s.
I mean, you look at like some of the top 10 top movies of all time, and they're like from the 60s, 70s,
And I haven't seen any of them.
I know, because this is why we're playing the game. What does Colin know? And or Time to Educate Colin. It's kind of
I'm gonna get 8 points. That's my guess. Maybe 7 points. That's my guess.
Also, some of the caveats to this game is I also had to have seen this movie in order to put it in this. Okay. I had to see this movie. I tried to pick as many PG to PG-13 movies as I could as well.
Thank you, because I don't watch R-rated.
There are some R-rated movies.
What? I don't watch R-rated movies.
But
I'm totally screwed.
No, there's some. But there you might still recognize the lines because they're pretty famous lines.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. You assume I know these things.
No, you're not going to this. Also, in each month of 3 of them, there should be one you should know, one you're probably going to have to know pretty soon, like something like you should have known, and there's one that's probably going to be a wild card you're not going to know that I just like the movie a lot.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm really excited. Let's get going.
All right.
So you're doing it at the end of the month or the beginning of the month?
We'll do it at the end of the month.
Okay.
Boarding Monsters, Team Baron. So everybody's got to go through and figure
so
out.
far you already have 2 Team Barons, and we haven't even talked about team.
Oh, I watched your Tanglewood campaign last
Oh my gosh,
Jen, good to see you. Thank you
that
so
thing
much
was
for
freaking
joining.
long, but it was fun.
Hey.
It was fun. I did so many things wrong, but it was really fun.
It'll be in our next year's thing.
Well, actually, that'll be in this list.
Michael, oh, is it
2025?
Oh, it still is December, isn't it?
Yeah.
I get you, Colin. Don't worry. I just
thank you,
Baron's games more.
Oh, I get it. I understand.
Happy end of the year. Looking forward to watching 2026.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Good to have you here. Oh my God.
Super excited for 2026.
So many good people here. You know nothing, Colin Snow.
Yeah. Colin Snow. Wait, that must be from what's that called?
So close. 36 opportunities.
I'm gonna get there.
The under over is 5.
The under/over is 5.
He gets 5. Benjamin, good to see you. Thank
Game
you.
of Thrones. Wasn't that from Game of Thrones?
That's not on here.
Boom!
That's TV.
Boom, boom, boom. That's why I get 1 point.
Nope, that's TV
I knew
show.
Game of Thrones.
That's TV show. If the over/under is 5, I'm taking a very slight over. I think you'll get 7. That's somebody said 7. Somebody
Wow,
said
I'm
7.
7.
The opportunities, I'm moving more towards under 7. There you go. See, betting over/under on 7 on this one. Could you just do playthroughs of games in my collection from now on? Take it.
All right, just send us what your collection is. That's all we're going to play. So that way you don't feel like you have to buy any more games.
All right, we're going to start in January. In this day, in the month of January,
you start.
Colin played 5 games.
Yeah, it was 5 during games.
Barrett did 3.
That's pretty good.
But that's okay. So one of the ones I did was the 7th Citadel.
Yeah,
And
I think that's one of your
still love it.
favorites,
Yeah,
right?
I played that whole first one.
Yeah, the
I
whole
really,
first,
really liked that one.
and you still have it, and you're planning on doing more of that.
I would like to do more of it, if not on camera, off camera.
What did you like 7th Citadel over 7th Continent? Just
I think
curious.
just having the direction.
Okay, the
But
direction.
I will warn you, still like the 7th Continent, if you do not interpret the directions correctly, you can be going off on a wild goose chase.
Yes, that's
So,
Oh, that's what I did when I played 7th Continent.
you-
So I got rid of that game. I did not love that.
You basically killed yourself.
I'm just so
I
amazed
watched
that
your
you like
playthrough and
7th.
you killed yourself.
Yes, I purposely killed myself. I was so ready to be done. So talk to you about the last one on that list, because what's the difference between 7th Citadel and Arydia? So, 'cause
Arydia, like we've talked before, it's just a giant bunch of side quests, and a lot of the stuff you're doing really doesn't have anything to do with the game.
But 7th Citadel, wouldn't you say a lot of that is just side quests?
Not
or
really,
no?
because
Okay.
you're actually, in 7th Citadel, you actually have a mission. Like, it'll be like, okay, we need to go discover, you need to go find the 3 blah, 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 blah. Right?
I really want the 3 blah, blah, blah.
So
Okay.
you go to find 3 blah, 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 and so while you're doing it, you might stumble across other things that happen to be on cards that are cool, but there's nothing like, oh, I got this thing, so I got to go way over there to do it, and then come back over here to do this, and then, oh, my main mission's here. So it's like, there's not, there are a few things out there, be like, oh, hey, I found a crest. I don't know what this crest is for, but the good thing about it is, unlike Arydia, you keep it forever. And you can just keep using it. You don't have to have it like put it in your party stash or any like random crap like that, right?
Yep.
And in the other one, really also had 1 billion cards. That you're like, which quest should we go on now? You got like this. You look like you're playing 52 card pickup, except they're all in your hand.
Well, you're talking about Arydia?
Yeah.
Well, and the other thing about Arydia was that it was the quests where, hey, drive your cart all the way down the road and come all the way back, and then you get 2 squills.
2 squills. And I think the reward just wasn't there either.
Yeah.
I think it was
I
part
didn't
of the
feel
deal.
like the side quests were as interesting as I wanted them.
All right.
So
Tell me some of yours here.
Well, no, do the third one, Primal.
That's the one with the big monsters in the middle, right?
Correct. I'm so
Okay.
proud of
You're
you.
proud of me. That's
I'm
a boss
so proud
battle.
of you.
You know, Dan has been playing this game.
Oh, yeah.
And he has been rocking it. He's been telling me all the fun things he's been doing in that
awesome.
game. You should see his paint jobs in some of these. I'll show them to you later. They're
I
pretty
can't wait to
awesome.
see it.
He looks so good.
Primal is so much
Primal
fun.
is, I mean, if you've watched other top 10s and other people's like games, this seems to keep on hitting up there. And for us, I think it does too.
Yeah.
We keep coming back to it. We're hoping to finish the campaign next year.
We only have
like
3
2 or 3 more.
Yeah, 8,
so we're
9,
planning
10, 11.
we're planning to do that.
Yeah, that's one.
because it's just such. And it may not have the greatest story, but it's enough to keep you going.
Yeah, I actually don't even care
And it
about
doesn't
the
even
story.
get because you want to fight the dude.
I
And
just
every
wanna-
time I think
yeah.
about it, I'm like, I really want to play Primal because I could really like focus on thinking through that boss and stuff like that. Yeah, I really like Primal.
I do find it's harder to play it live than playing it off camera, because then
100%.
off camera you can spend a little more time sitting thinking. It's a very thinky boss battler. And if you don't think, you get KO'd like Barrett Guy here. So if you want to see Barrett Guy
Steve,
get
good
KO'd
to
every
see you.
time.
Thank you. It's awesome to have you here. Great to see you, Steve. I'm looking forward to do
Probably not what happens to Dan.
Hobby in the near future. I think you'll love it. Love it. Watch out though. It's kind of it can go really good as a 2-player game, but it also is decently done as solo.
It's soloable for sure.
Definitely more of a solo game, but if you play 2 players, like my Robin and I play a lot of games that are solo, and even 2-player games that are like that, and it works really well.
Yep.
It's when you get to like even higher counts, you're kind of like, it's like playing Final Girl. I can play Final Girl with Robin just fine because we both decide on things and things like that,
Yep, totally.
which works like that. I just got here and Colin's talking about Booga Booga, so that's right.
Wait, I'm talking
Yeah,
about
you're the one who wanted
you.
the Booga Booga. No, I don't know
That's
what
not
you're
me talking about Booga Booga. It's him talking about Booga Booga.
Primal's fantastic.
Yes,
Dan
Dan.
says Primal's
I bet you anything, Dan, how many times have you been KO'd?
job.
Every time, every encounter? Barrett has.
I will tell you that he did die once. I know that he told me.
He died once.
At
one
least,
time.
At least.
Literally
All right.
every time.
What do you got there,
Okay,
Big
so I
Dan?
got 5 games.
You got
First
5.
one of my favorites is Dragon Eclipse. I still haven't played all the way through the campaign because I'm playing with my wife and things got a little busy, but we love that. 2-player, it's been fantastic. I do think it's best solo, really, because you always get the 2 options of which of your 2 Pokemon or dragons that you are going to use for a fight, which I think is cool. When you're playing 2-player, you always have to use those 2, right? Because you're each are controlling 1. But it is so fun. The adventure's quick, simple, straightforward. The rules are really light, which means that when we do decide to pick it up, I'm gonna hardly have to read the rules, which is amazing. Other games that Barrett has on his list, they start all the way over. Next one I have is Pirates of Maracaibo. That I actually just played for the first time competitively, but solo was also fun. It's oh gosh, I can't remember his name.
I've heard this is pretty fun competitively. I've heard.
Yeah, it was really good. We played with Brent, and
it doesn't have like multiple ways to kind of win, where you can do different types of things to win. And
yeah,
like you go for treasure, or you can go for something else. You know what I mean?
You can bury your treasure. You can get crew members. You can get residents. You can do all that fun stuff. It is a Euro-ish game. It makes me think of Great Western Trail. It's a very similar Great Western Trail. You get to the end of the Maracaibo track. You do it 3 times. You can loot, and then you can put on... Anyways, it's fun. I still have that one. Next is Soul Raiders. Yeah, I got rid of that one real fast. Dan, actually, and I had some conversations about that one. It was pretty poor. It was fine. It had no incentive after completing the first chapter to go to the next one, depending on how you ended the first chapter. And it just felt like you were wandering aimlessly. So that one got rid of pretty quick, because we don't love to wander aimlessly over here.
Next, we don't got time for that.
No, we ain't got time for that.
No.
Some people love those types of games. And if you love that, then you might want to check out Soul Raiders. I don't love that. So next was Army of the Dead, a Zombicide game. This is one of my favorites. I'm keeping this one because it doesn't have too much content. You know, some games you just have so much stuff you're never going to play at all. There's enough. It fits in the box. The core set, everything fits in there. And it's a fun theme of Zombicide where you've got... you're breaking into Las Vegas.
That's the Vegas one. Okay.
Yes, I really wanted to play that one with you.
I know we were going to do that. We didn't get a chance.
But fantastic. I've got to get him to play that with me. You also have Zeus, who has his extra spawning cards, which also is unique and interesting. And then my final one, of course, is Lord of the Rings, the card game. I started my Dream Chaser campaign. Absolutely love that game. It's my favorite game of all time, really. Not much else I need to say. If you like that LCG.
Hit #1 on every list you've ever done.
I mean, I've tried to put
every card game, every board game, every game.
I mean, anything.
Every like thing that should be in your bathroom. I think that's
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings card game. Got nothing else, dude? Play some Lord of the Rings card game.
But it's kind of pathetic because now I have everything from the revised and the original stuff. So I've got duplicates. But I don't even care. I love it. I love it so much.
Because the cool thing about it's pointless to have all that, but it's also cool in the same way because you can build multiple decks that have some of the same cards.
Exactly.
You have to,
and I don't have to worry
proxy
about
cards.
Or I can say, hey, we're just playing with the revised set, like with my son, with Connor. That's what I'm doing, just so it's not overwhelming, and then it's a smaller set to play with.
100%.
All right, that was January.
Colin, you need to finish Dragon Eclipse. Did you jump into new game?
Yes. Did I jump into new? Yes.
Yes,
I most certainly did. I know. I need to finish.
Elaine,
good
to see you.
Elaine,
thank you for joining.
Good to see you. You're not going to die in this stream.
No. Pirates of Maracaibo.
Maracaibo.
I almost did it. It's one of the only 5-on-5 of that board game code this year. Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Definitely one of the interesting between to play this channel, loving it so much.
Yeah,
nice.
It is really fun, and it plays so well solo too. But it also played really well. We played 4-player, and I could teach, and we played, and I felt strategic, and we played in an hour and 20 minutes.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's not long. Yeah, it's
like on a game group.
Oh, when we do a game group, whenever that happens again. All right, that's January. Hit me with some questions.
Ready?
I'm ready. I'm so excited.
#1.
So excited.
Let's see.
By the way, I had no idea this was happening. Bear loves doing this.
I do this every year.
Yes.
He never knows what the end of the year extravaganza we're going to do is.
No, it's amazing. It's
I'm
amazing.
going to go on the limb and say 10. I'm going to say Colin's going to get 10.
You're giving me 10?
I'm giving you 10. Ready? Here's the first one.
All right.
I
can't even read what it says.
Well, let me figure that out. I can fix that. Watch this. Here we go. Ready? Now, running is what you do when a plan fails.
Well, I mean, I do that all the time with you,
know.
Barrett. I
That's why I
literally
picked it.
run all the time.
That's why I picked
Is
it.
this a wild card? Because I have absolutely no idea.
You've probably never seen this movie.
Never seen
But I think you should. It's PG-13.
Okay, what is it?
So
I gotta write down all these. Okay, what is it
now,
called?
first off, let's see if anybody can get this one. I'm sure there's people out there that are going to get this. Now that Colin has said he doesn't know, you may go ahead and answer it if you wish to.
I will look at the chat.
I was actually working. I wanted to find the quote where it's right, like in the same scene where he starts running, and then the guy chases him, and he goes, "What are you doing?" He goes, "I got a goddamn plan." He goes, and he's holding this thing up in the air that you have to watch the movie to find out what it is. And so I was kind of like, that would be the quote I'd love to use, but I didn't have it. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Yep, there it is, right there.
What is it?
It's from Tremors.
Never heard of that.
It's worms underground eating people.
Oh, totally my jam.
Believe it or not, it's PG-13.
I love worms, and eating. No wonder you like that one because you don't like insects with multiple legs. That doesn't have any legs.
It was off to a good start. Off to a good start. All right.
Oh, for one.
Next one. They drew first blood. Not me. See if you can figure that one out.
Rocky? I don't know.
Nope, not
Dang
Rocky.
it.
Not Rocky. Got the actor though.
Yeah, okay, good. It's okay.
Sorry to say, nope. This is Rambo: First Blood Part 1.
Rambo.
This is Rambo. This
So
is the
that's
very
one
original
that
Rambo.
maybe I should have known, but
Could have.
Rambo. No, I
Could
did
have
not
known
know
that one.
Okay.
Okay, this is the one I think you should know.
Oh, crap.
Let's see if I get this one. You dropped 150 grand on a freaking education you could have gotten for $1.50 in late charges at the public library.
I know that's a guy that's in a movie Bourne, the James Bourne, the
Bourne movie.
Bourne movie.
Yes, it is. He is in the Bourne movie.
That's not that movie.
No, that's not that movie.
Dang it, I don't know. That's
Really? Okay, this one I thought he would get. I thought you would get Good Will Hunting.
Nope, never seen Good Will Hunting.
Good Will Hunting.
Good
Okay.
Will Hunting.
There
Okay.
we go, guys. That was great. Rambo, Cullen, Rambo. We got Rambo. People got to know these things. I know. This is what I deal with every day, guys. This is what I deal with every day.
This is gonna be so embarrassing.
Okay.
You
So
guys were saying 7. I think at this point I'm gonna be 0.
I really had more hope for you. Also, his name is Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. What did I say?
Bourne. That's his name in the
That's
movie.
the name of the movie.
That's the name of the movie.
Oh, you
Okay.
guys.
How do you like them apples? That was the other quote I was going to use.
What is that
That's
from?
from this one.
Oh,
It's
that's from
actually
this
the
one?
more famous quote. It's how do you like them
From
apples?
Good Will Hunting.
From
Never
Good Will
seen
Hunting.
it.
It's a crush my soul. You haven't seen Good Will Hunting.
Okay, better be
Williams-
ready for a lot of crushing.
Matt Damon is technically a genius, but he's like one of those guys that never wants to mount anything because he has a lot of psychological trauma and stuff in his life, and Robin Williams kind of helps him through it, and then he kind of realizes what he could do for himself and for society and for all these things, right? It's one of those. It's a good feel good movie. It's a feel good movie at the end.
You can definely tell from that quote. It sounds like a feel good movie.
He's the actor that was in the movie that other actor was. That's exactly right. We're going to officially he's going to go back to 3 now.
This is going to be recorded, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh, dang. I might have to delete this stream.
That is January. Okay, moving on to
terrible
February.
month.
We're
Terrible
at
month.
0 so far.
Okay, I'll put a nice 0 here.
0 up there.
Zero
See how we're doing?
for
Okay.
January.
February.
All right, February. You played almost as many games as I did.
I did. I was pretty active in February.
Yeah.
First one I did was Unstoppable.
Oh, I loved that one.
Now which one was this? Was this a card game or is
Yeah,
this
it's a card game where you
okay.
beat the things and they turn into cards in your hand.
Yeah.
And then your deck turns into enemies.
That game is awesome.
Yeah,
I get it mixed up with Invincible.
Oh, Invincible,
Okay, Unstoppable was
Invincible.
fantastic. This was almost going to be my sleeper hit of the year.
Yeah, seriously.
When I did it, but instead I did Lord of the Rings card game.
I do wish that more was going to come out. It only has 3 scenarios.
Didn't they say something's coming out? Or was that just extra stuff from the Kickstarter they're just reprinting?
A lot of people are thinking it's not going to come. From what I understand, I don't know.
okay.
Maybe something new will come out.
So Unstoppable, great game. I think one of the things I liked about it the best is the fact that sometimes you can outdo the game or you can fall behind, and this one that doesn't happen. Because you're really making the game as hard as you're making it hard for yourself based on what you want to be able to play or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The better you make your cards, the more
harder the
likely
enemy.
the enemies are going to be bad or mean to you.
But of course, you kind of have to do that because you want to advance the story. You need to get the stuff done in a certain amount of time.
Yeah, well, and you just the fun part is you want to augment cards either spread out or maybe just augment a certain one, and you know that enemy is going to be a challenge when it shows up. But then when you kill it, you got a sweet, awesome card.
Right. You want to do one of yours? Just want to do all mine?
No, you do all your.
Okay.
I think it's easier that way.
Next one is Elder Scrolls. This one's from Chip Theory Games. This is the only game on everybody's list that they loved that I did not.
I still haven't played it.
No, but you have it at home.
So long story short, the preview copy that Derek had went to Steve and then came to me. So I have a preview copy, but
So
still
Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls is fine if you like maybe a short little campaign-y game which has no value whatsoever.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, because you do the stuff, you're done, and nothing ever progresses, nothing changes, nothing ever does anything else. You just try, and then you pick it up, you can pick a different character in a different
That's kind of cool.
Kind of, except that my beef with this game is the fact that everything you're doing has nothing to do with the quest you're doing. Again, it's a side quest concept. So you need to build yourself up so you can finish the main quest. But in order to do that, you just got to do a bunch of random crap. And it's very similar to the video game. Video games like that too. But I didn't even get to the video game.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's just, I think I just hate, it's hard for me to not, unless, and I don't mind some side quests. Like, I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth with my son, and we're having a great time. And there's some side quest stuff, but it's kind of like small little things, and then you do the big thing. kind of things, as opposed to just being all that and then at the end you do one thing.
Well, Split Fiction even has that too. Those little tiny side quests that they do. In there.
But they're not long enough.
Exactly.
They're short enough that it doesn't take me away from wanting to get back to that game.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Okay.
Yep.
Other thing I liked about Elder Scrolls, I did like the fact you get your dice back.
Yeah.
Like that's pretty cool. Like in
What do you mean
Too
by
Many
get your
Bones,
dice back?
you would roll your bone and gone, and there's your die. For the whole
your cool
fight.
unique dice.
So you get your unique dice back and get to use them some more, right?
Yeah.
I think that's kind of neat. Other than that, that's what I got.
Okay.
Marvel Dice Throne X-Men missions. I actually, believe it or not, have not played the missions part of this.
Oh wait, what did you play?
I played just Dice Throne. I played it with my kids. I played with my
You did it
friends.
as a playthrough.
No,
Oh, did you do an unboxing?
I did unboxing.
I'm sorry.
No,
okay.
it's totally fine because
Okay.
I have played a lot of it. I just
Yeah.
haven't played the missions part yet.
Wait, I thought you
'Cause
played
my-
with Brent.
Oh, I did play with
I
Brandon.
thought you did.
You're
Yes.
right, I did.
See, that's
oh
why
my
I put
gosh,
it on
I'm
this
so
list.
glad Colin remembers things.
Yeah, I remember more than
Okay,
he does,
so
but I don't know any videos or movies.
Next year, we're going to play What Did Barrett Forget?
A lot of things.
Okay, so yeah, I did play, and yes, it's fun. I like it. I think
Yeah.
it's great. I love the fact. I just, the system's really good, and it's fun to be X-Men.
Yeah, and it's the same thing where you roll your dice up to 3 times, right? Do the little
Yahtzee
thing.
style.
Do you have a miniature on the board or you don't?
You do.
Oh, you do have a
Yep,
miniature
and
on
it
the board.
kind of moves
Okay.
around and does stuff.
Okay.
Or you can have a cardboard cutout. You can use a piece of paper if you want. You can do whatever you
Well,
want.
if you were Mike,
got
you'd use the
miniatures.
little stone,
Gosh.
from his.
He might use like a loogie and put it out there. Be like, this is
I can't wait to tell him that you just
Professor
call him a
X.
loogie. There's Professor X's loogie.
Right there, moving around.
I'll make it a little X.
Iceman, he leaves a path.
Oh my gosh! All right, and then a big hitter.
Oh, Nemesis Retaliation. This is my game of the year.
Yeah.
This is my game of the year. This one's fantastic. I've played this game multiple times, and this is one of the games I'm coming back to in 2026 doing the campaign.
You would have to choose one Nemesis. Which one would you choose for somebody else to say, hey, I want to try the Nemesis system. Which one should I do? Lockdown, regular, or Retaliation?
If you want to experience, well, that's like saying if you could only pick one alien movie, which one would you pick?
I know. The first one. I
Then
don't know.
you would play Lockdown,
Okay.
or you play the original
Lockdown?
Nemesis.
Okay.
One
Okay.
of those two.
All right.
Right?
That's
If you wanted to play aliens, you'd play Nemesis Retaliation. Because you go in guns blazing as opposed to an alien you came in. Because in the other two, you're trying to sneak around. You're trying to, if you encounter one of these things, it's like probably going to be really bad. Where in Nemesis Retaliation, if you encounter one of these, it's not that bad. You should have done.
Yeah.
There's a whole mess of them. Done.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
I mean, sure, they can get you and things can go bad real quick, but it's so I really think I need. Now, when it comes to Nemesis and Lockdown, those are two you could probably intermix, but I think Retaliation is different enough from the other two that you'd probably want both.
I've never actually played the
know you
original, but I've played Lockdown and I have played Retaliation, just the proto, and I thought they felt very different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Very different. What we got? And this is where Barrett's wrong. Since
Elder Scrolls. You're talking about Elder Scrolls.
Yep, Elder Scrolls. This is where we are with Elder Scrolls. I haven't played.
What's BOTSE? BOTSE.
I think that's the Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls? Something
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls?
For me, the game is over with tactical combat. The second, none me. I love it. Character building is A+. I found the character building rather just,
Ho hum.
yeah. And but one thing I really did like was the dungeons. I like
Okay.
the dungeon crawling part. That was pretty cool. Elder Scrolls game was great. Barrett has heavy tactics, light in the story. Also, no minis. Barrett needs minis and epic modes. There you go.
That's true.
That could be
That's
good. What did Barrett forget to require in a 5-hour stream? Team Colin, Team Barrett here for the fun.
Dale,
good to see
yes,
you. In
good to
case
see
you're
you.
late, Dale, we're also playing today What Does Colin Know? Or Time to Educate Colin.
I'm 0 for 3 right now.
He's 0 for 3.
0 for 3.
0 for 3. And those of you coming in, I'd personally recommend Retaliation because the people find guns blazing after more entertainment.
I don't know. I played the Lockdown.
Original Nemesis for me. See?
Yeah. Okay.
This is where you're going to get there's going to be quite a difference.
Because I played
Betrayal of the Second Era. That's what
thank you.
Elder Scrolls
I
is.
played the Lockdown with my
you
kids,
go.
and they loved the suspension of,
Yeah.
is an alien going to jump
Yep.
out? And when it jumps out, the, I got to get out. And
Yeah.
from playing Retaliation, like you said, it's just to take them down. It's
take
very
them down.
different. But okay, all right. So I played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I played 5
Yeah.
games. First one's Robinson Crusoe. I mean, that's a top 10 game.
You've been playing this since
Love
like
that. It's amazing.
2001.
Robin should be playing that game
She has
because
not
it's
played it.
amazing. I'm just kidding. Robin, for some reason, doesn't like it. But see, I
We do
love
not have this in our house.
I love dying on an island. She likes to survive. I don't understand why. But yeah, that's it's worker placement dice rolling for determining if you succeed or fail, and you can use a determination to get extra actions or extra successes and stuff like that. Absolutely love it. That's a forever game.
She should not.
She should not. Who said that? Oh, That must be Robin
Yes.
on your. Okay.
Man, that's,
Next, I have.
dang it, I'm Barrett again.
I'm going to play with
She's
you
on
one
Team Barrett, by
time,
the way,
Robin. You
so
have to play with me one time. Just one time. Okay? When you play with someone who actually knows the rules and plays it right, it might make a difference. I'm just kidding. Then I have Batman, the Dark Knight. Hey, considering I'm going to get 0 for 27
No,
on this or
I've
whatever.
got you down for 10.
Okay, I know. I'm just saying.
Dan's got you over under 7. Somebody's got you
man.
over under 3.
Batman: The Dark Knight Returns. I really wanted to like this one. I played 4 of the chapters actually, and I just could. By the end of it, I was too powerful. It was. Anyways,
I have a hard time with that.
It was such a great idea for a solo campaign as Batman. I sold it. Too bad. I loved how it worked. Massive Darkness 2, another one that I really like.
Characters are cool in this.
Massive Dark.
Yeah,
Every character
cool, right?
plays 100% unique. The dungeons, you can make random generated dungeons. The game is too easy. It's you can make it harder in not stupid ways, but in ways that you're like, well, really, why do I have to do that to make it interesting? So right now I still have it, but I'm thinking of getting rid of that one. That's the one.
It's
that I'm
not
thinking.
one you're pulling out very often.
Townsfolk Tussle. That one I actually do really enjoy. It's kind of like a lighter version of KDM, a one-off. It's a boss battler. We love boss battlers over here. But what I'm missing that KDM has that this one doesn't is there's no civilization building. Right. It is a one-off, and that system I really prefer actually in the KDM style. So I do love the game, but I'm actually thinking of getting rid of that one too, even though I really like it. I just don't see myself. I haven't pulled it out since February, right? So that's the hard part. And then the last one, this one I'm not getting rid of. This is another chip theory. Hoplomachus Victorum.
I need to play this game.
Love that
because you
game.
have high hopes on this one, and if you like it, I think I'd really give it like a good shot.
I just do. I mean, you have to. For me, just because of time, you have to play with the Mercury boots because it speeds everything up. But I love the different mats that you're playing on, each of the different tactile battles, and then you have the different scions that you take on, and you can kind of plan your route and which ones you want to take down, which ones you don't, which units do you want to recruit, how do you want to level up your character? Do you want to go heavy on your hero? Do you want to go heavy on units? How do you want? It's so cool. And then every time you fight that primordial boss is so cool. There are lots of little rule things because it's chip theory games and
I'm
everything.
guessing a lot of keywords.
What doesn't have keywords when it's chip theory? But it is worth it. It's worth it, and I had so much fun with that one. Not getting rid of that one. So
Nice.
that's what I played for February.
Thinking Phantom Epoch right now. We're going to get to that
Epoch.
one.
Nice.
We'll get to that one.
Okay.
Remember when Barrett and I were so excited that we won? Oh, yeah,
we
that's
won.
right. Yeah, we
Yes.
won and found out it was a kitty chapter for that one. That was my favorite. Hoplo is excellent.
Yes, it is
very true. I
fantastic.
considered buying Hoplo on the chip theory game Winter Sale. I opted to buy myself the Drowned City for
Okay,
Arkham
Drowned
instead.
City,
Yeah,
I
think
totally
that's
understand.
fantastic.
I totally understand.
I hope to be covering Victorum in the soonish.
Oh,
Fantastic. If you're looking for
Jen.
some good playthroughs, go check out Jen Cam Plays
Yes,
Board Game.
Jen's got some great
She's got a
play, and
great
just
playthrough.
great
She's
content
coming back.
overall.
She took some time off,
Yeah,
but she's
we
back.
all need
She's
that
back with
sometimes.
what they call vengeance. She's coming back with a board gaming vengeance. She's
Yeah.
going to be plowing through and having fun. Also, answer your question, worth.
Oh, yes.
Basically-
Okay, by the way, I played that game. Have you played that one solo, Mike? I did not love it solo.
Is that on your list here?
No, I didn't even record it. So
Oh, wow.
I sold
That's
it.
how fast that
Because
went.
I played that 3 different times solo, and I was like, really? This does not feel fun.
There you go. There you go.
So I got rid of that one. Okay,
All
that's
right.
February. Hit
That's
me.
February. Ready? Also got the Burn Cycle Chip Theory Game Holiday
nice.
Bundle. There you go. Give that one a shot. All right, you ready for your February?
No.
Here's your first one. See if you get this. Boom. You're not going to get this. This is the one you will not get. I'll be surprised if there's people in the chat that get this. Shut it down.
Star Trek.
No.
Okay.
I'll see if the chat can figure it out, but I'm not going to give it away yet. I think it's fine soul. It's incredibly unbalanced.
Yes,
though.
it was
There you go.
it was just not fun. It wasn't fun. So,
First one you're not going to get. I'm hoping you're getting one of these two. Ready?
what is it? Oh, you're gonna
No.
tell us later.
I'm ready to go, Coach. Give me a chance.
Oh, that's Jim Carrey.
That is Jim Carrey.
Do I get points for knowing some of these people?
I can give you half a
Come
point.
on!
I can give you half a point.
I don't know. He's wearing a tutu.
Good work. Good work.
Dark
That
City.
was the name of the show, Dark City. It's PG-13.
Okay.
It's about a guy. It's basically, it is a social experiment that these people are doing that if people were put into different economic standings in life, would they actually be different, or is it inside the genes? kind of thing.
Interesting.
And so it changed when he says shut it down, the city stops and everybody goes to sleep and they rearrange everything.
Oh, that's
kind of thing. And Kiefer Sutherland's in it, and he's the doctor who like injects people
with the different things. Okay. All right. I mean Ace Ventura. I don't know what that. I don't know. Is it Ace Ventura?
Ace Ventura.
Boom!
Effective. Now, have you seen the movie?
I mean, it was a long time ago, but I think I did. Because
1 point for Colin.
Okay, one point
so
for February so far.
That was the one I saw. I think that was the one I thought you were going to get.
Okay.
And see what we get. What's next? Oh yeah, this one also.
I eat like a piece of poop.
No, I eat pieces of poop like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of poop for breakfast?
Okay, I love that. That's hilarious.
It's a great line.
I don't know any of those actors. I don't know who that is.
Okay, well, one of them is Adam Sandler.
That's Adam Sandler?
That's Adam Sandler right there.
He looks so young.
Yes, he's super young because this
What was
is
that, when he was just born or something?
This is Happy Gilmore. He's a hockey player turned pro golfer.
I haven't.
You should see that. That's a good one.
I haven't seen Happy
Gilmore is a good one.
I wrote that one down too, which
good.
I'll probably never watch. But
looks like Ace Ventura.
Ooh, yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
good work.
Yes.
So easy. He didn't get it. I'm proud of. 0 points for knowing the actor. Zero points for knowing the actor.
I at least have 1 point.
Sequel earlier this year. If you need a hint. That was for yes. That was.
What was that one for?
Sequel needed a hint.
Oh, Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Did not know. See, Mitch. We haven't seen you in a while.
Good to see you. Oh my gosh, good to see you here. So many good people here tonight.
Oh my gosh, I love that. You have such a great audience over here that knows their movies. I am so terrible.
Okay, so I love the fact that he thinks his audiences knows their movies. These are like things normal humans should have seen.
What do you mean? So
except
far,
for maybe Dark City.
Okay, so far 0000010. Okay, so I'm at 1 point.
Right, so you're pretty binary. 001001110. Oh, I should show you that. That's like the Concords. I sent you that one about the humans are dead.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that was one of my favorite songs. Humans are dead. The humans are dead.
Oh
They're really dead. Humans are dead. I picked one. It was dead. Binary solo. 1000101. Instead of a guitar solo. So those of you just joining, we are doing What Does Colin Know? Or Time to Educate Colin, depending on if you've watched enough. Let's see what's that.
I'm ashamed of you as a fellow millennial.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Rocky and Bullwinkle used to do this all the time. They'd have like, and next it's going to be, what does Colin know? Or Time to Educate Colin. It was a Rocky and Bullwinkle show. Never saw that either. Okay.
Rocky and Bullwinkle? Yep,
Yeah.
definitely saw that.
Oh my gosh. Okay, March. We're marching on.
If you asked me musical things, I would know that. That's about it.
We are not special. You are the outlier. This is the truth here. Derek, good to see you. Glad to have you here, Derek.
Derek!
Awesome to have
Good to
Derek
see you,
here.
Derek.
Also, we got the Club Guild.
Hey, Steve.
I'm sure people saw us already. Those that didn't, we are not only going through our games of 2025, but we are also doing What Does Colin Know? Or Time to Educate Colin, whichever way you want to look at this.
I am 1 for 6. 1 for 6.
1 for 6.
All right, let's do March.
All right, March.
You've got 2 games.
I got
March,
2. Rise of the Myth Cthulhu.
March, this guy was a little busy. He was selling a house.
It's true.
Yeah.
It was a tough month.
Yes.
March and April are going to be almost a no-show for me.
Yeah.
Rise of the Myth Cthulhu, this one I have high hopes for. This was a prototype I did.
Yeah, you actually didn't initially, and then you played it, and you're like, wait a second, this is pretty good.
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
This is the one that kind of reminds me of Arkham Horror, but it also has like this whole board you're moving around on.
It's a roguelite.
Yeah, it's
right?
a roguelite, Arkham Horror-y type.
Because you're kind of choosing where you're going.
Choosing where you're going, and then if you don't make it, you get to keep points and you get to build your deck more powerfully and be able to come back stronger, right? And this is a genre I want to get into a little bit more, these roguelites. I think I would enjoy this genre.
Well, you really
and I like Dead Cells. Dead Cells is fantastic.
Yep.
All right, so that was that one. And then Nanolith. This got delivered, and we played this game together live.
Yep.
For a little while. And this was one where I was going to do, and you said, hey, why don't we try it live? So we did about 3 or 4 missions, and we kind of decided, this is okay, but there's better games out there.
Yes.
That kind of do the same thing. I like the concept of making a dice placement dungeon crawler. I thought that was kind of cool, but I think
the constant respawn just drove us nuts. Yeah. I don't know what it was. There are some games where that isn't a problem, but for that game, it was just constantly annoying. I don't know why. So yeah.
Like when you play, what's the game that you have?
Yes,
Team Zero.
Fire Team Zero.
That doesn't bother me because that's the mechanic of the game. And honestly, they just go away and they come back faster. It's not like, it's not like, okay, I spend resources to do this. When you do spend resources, I lied in that game, but it's
you
not
play
like
your cards, but then you draw all your hand back up.
So it's not really that much of a difference. But
it does feel very different.
And pop culture. It is movies. We're doing movies for Colin. Colin's going to guess our movies. If you're a video gamer, Baron has Hades 2. Hades is the best roguelite games out there. Oh, I might have to try that.
Oh, there you go.
Give that a shot. What does Colin know? Does he know things? Let's find out. This is true.
No,
Chris,
I
good to see you.
don't. I don't know anything. I don't know
So far,
anything.
Fireteam Zero is awesome. This is true. This is true.
It's one of my forever games.
All right,
Love
March.
that one. For me, I was a little busy in March. One,
Yeah, you were.
2, 3, 4,
No, you're
5.
equally busy
Oh, I'm equally
every month.
Yeah.
Except April, when I pretty much took the channel in your hand.
I took care of April for you. All right, so first one, another game. I just absolutely love Gears of War. You can't get, and you've now finally played it.
I liked it.
It's super fun. Hand managers actually Fireteam Zero, just a little bit
Kinda
more
reminds
intense.
me of that one.
Yeah, because the same thing. You've got cards. You play the cards, but it's also your health. So as you have less cards, you're more likely to go down. You've got to use ammo. Your ammo's limited. You're doing different objectives. It's an old game, but it's still so good. Best line of sight in a game I've ever seen, with the cool hiding and undercover.
That's very reminiscent of the video game.
Super good.
The thing I thought was interesting about that game is maybe just with the mission we're playing, not knowing when it ends.
Oh yeah,
Is also kind of cool. Like, okay, so do I spend my resources to get to here, but then I don't have anything? Oh crap, it's still going. You know what I mean?
You don't know, and that's actually true with almost all of the missions. Yeah. And unless you've played them. At this point, I've played all of them, so I know most of them. But it's still, and you don't know exactly how it's going to end, though, which is cool. All right, Warhammer Quest: The Adventure card game. This is an old one. Love that one.
I still have this one.
Still, I played the whole campaign on this channel, and I'm still keeping it because I'll play with my kids. There's tons of fan-made content for that as well. So that's a no-brainer. It's one where you have 4 action cards in front of you. One's attack, one's rest, one's adventuring, and one is 80.
Or something 80. That's right.
Yeah, and you have to use, once you use one, you exhaust it, then it can't ready until you do an action that readies all your actions.
And then you can level up the cards.
And you level up the cards.
Cool.
For Warhammer Quest, you level up the cards outside of the scenario. For Heroes of Terrinoth, you upgrade them during a scenario. Okay, Star Wars Outer Rim, another one I just will never get rid of.
You love this one.
Oh, dude.
I've never played it.
I've got I've gotten upgraded components to these, but I've got 3D ships instead of just,
We should do this as a Monday live stream
That would
someday.
be fun. That would be so much fun.
Monday afternoon, Monday morning live stream. We should play competitive, though, too.
Yeah.
Just to give it a shot.
It is so, well, you can only play competitive.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Solo or competitive. But it is so cool because you really can choose kind of what you want to go for. Do you want to go bounty hunting? Do you want to go completing just some jobs? But it also, if we played competitively, it's not like Barrett. If he decided to go bounty hunting, he could just shoot and kill me all the time. He has to find a contract to find me to be able to, it's really cool. They do a really good job balancing it, and with the expansion, it provided a lot more for the solo as well, where each character has its own unique couple of cards in the solo deck, which is really interesting. Love that one.
Nice.
Next, Divinity Original Sin, the board game. I know Derek, who's on here, absolutely despised this game, but I actually really, really like this one. It's not one that I would say is my favorite of all time, but it's super cool. I've got this board that's actually a book, and you open it up and you go through the different locations, and you've got this huge branching, it's huge branching narrative on where you're going to go. The biggest thing about the game is the combat can be a little bit exhaustive, meaning that the enemies have 46 health, and so you're just kind of going back and forth and back and forth, and all the time your time is ticking down, and you feel the stress of your
punch.
and it's cool. My favorite part is how the branching narrative works and how you can really have a different play. I still have the game.
Let's see if Colin remembers this. When we went to Gen Con
I know.
2 years ago, we looked at this
We
was
almost
one
bought it.
we were
Yeah.
strongly thinking this was going to be the game.
Well, so I found somebody to give it to me
nice.
for free because they were getting rid of it. But then when they sent it to me, it was a pile of trash.
That's
remember?
right. It was out of control.
And so then I actually found somewhere else to get
a
it.
real copy.
And then I sold everything except for the base game
Nice.
because I don't need any of the other extra stuff. And so that paid for it. And then my last one is G.I. Joe deck building game. I love this deck building game. If you love deck builders, but you get tired.
This one's good.
Yeah, you get tired of seeing your starting cards all the time. The best part about G.I. Joe deck building is anytime you use one of your basic Joes, you can burn it after that mission. And so you've got, and whenever you buy cards, it goes to the top of your deck, so you instantly see it right away. It's so fun. It's on the lighter end, but it's really, really good. And the campaign, I still haven't finished it, but I really enjoy the campaign so far as well. I've played it with my wife.
Nice.
So that's what I played in March. That's March.
Can't wait you guys get to try Malice of Light since you like Warhammer.
Yes, he's going to send me that one.
Oh, that'll be good.
Yep. So I'm going to
Sure,
try
they
that
make
one.
a board game about fighting fires. It's called fun. It's called a fun game. You run around with firefighter helmets and hose, and then you get police called on me.
What is it?
I don't know. I think Steve's got
Steve, what are you talking about?
He's talking about real life.
Oh,
Star Wars Outer Rim is a good one.
it is, isn't it? So good.
Unfinished Business is a must-have expansion for Outer Rim.
You have to.
Yes, it is. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining.
Solo. think if you don't play solo, you don't have to have it, but you really need it for solo.
Greg, good to see you. Thank you for joining.
Thanks for joining.
Awesome to have you. We played G.I. Joe the other day.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
What'd you think? Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Hopefully you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
All right, back to what we're working on here.
Okay.
Ready?
Someone, definitely not me, rolled nil on six. Okay. That is the biggest thing I've heard. People don't like the dice because it's a 50-50 die instead of being a 4 and a 2 die. Okay. So 50-50 half the time you miss. And sometimes it can be brutal. Okay. It can be brutal.
What does Colin know, or time to educate Colin? For those of you joining, this is the game we're playing today. Along with our thing. We're into March. I am showing him either 3 to 5 quotes. Usually three a month. I think is one with 5. And if you haven't already decided how many you think he's going to get, I think I'm overreaching here. You'll find out. Okay, first one, March. Here you go. See if you know this one. I'm the ghost of the most, babe.
I'm the ghost with the most? What?
He sits there in his chair and goes, I'm the ghost of the most, babe.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that. That's Ghostbusters.
Nope, that is not Ghostbusters. It's actually it's an amazing movie. It actually just got remade a little while ago. It is Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice?
Yes.
I've never even heard of that.
It's okay. It's actually pretty good. It's about these homeowners that actually die. And because I think they die swerving off a bridge or something, right? And then they don't realize they don't get to, like, they're stuck in this house then. And so then the new people buy the house and they're like basically making their house like they're like not even close to what their house would be, right? Okay. And one of the members of the family actually can see them. And they're like, you can see us, kind of thing. Like, and so basically they become friends and everything. But he's trying to make them like get them out of the house. It's like, and he was like, they'd hire this guy Beetlejuice, try to get him out of the house.
Wait.
Eventually.
Ghosts, the TV show Ghosts, or what's the TV show that we watched? Not Ghosts, but is it Ghosts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ghosts.
Where she can see
the ghosts.
Yeah, so it's kind of similar to that.
Kind of similar to that, except a lot more. It's more of a dark comedy as opposed to like a funny comedy.
Okay.
There's still a lot of funny parts in it, though. Okay. That's your first one. That one I didn't think you'd get that one. Okay. This one, in theory, I think you should get. No, you're not going to get this one either.
Lots of people go to college for 7 years.
Yep. And the next line in that is, yeah, they're called doctors.
I have no idea who that is.
You don't know who Chris Farley is.
Chris Farley.
Chris Farley.
Yep, I have no idea who that is. What is this from?
Dan has just unsubscribed from our channel.
Oh,
this is a quote from Tommy Boy.
I still haven't seen Tommy Boy.
This is a quote from Tommy Boy. I am so sorry, Dan.
Why did you think I would say? I haven't seen Tommy Boy.
No, I know you wouldn't, but I had to put it there because I know Dan is a big Tommy Boy fan. It's really good. It's really good. One of my faves. That's not Tommy Boy, the other one. I'm back to add call corporate office because restaurants screwed up our logo order.
I'm sorry, JB. That's annoying.
Hello, Colin and Barron's been a long time. Good to see you. Thank you so much.
Brian, thanks for joining.
It's been a while. It's good to see you.
Thank you so much for joining.
They even have Beetlejuice the musical. Come on, Colin. Yeah, there's
the musical.
Yeah, there's a musical. I want to go see it.
Now I'm interested. Maybe I should see it.
See, it reminds me of teenage years. Here we go.
This is awesome.
Beetlejuice was even a cartoon. It was a cartoon.
I didn't watch cartoons. I didn't watch TV. My parents didn't let me watch TV.
The movie memes is painful watching.
This hurts.
Alec Baldwin and Gwenna Davis.
I don't know who any of those people are. I'm a 0 and a 0.
Tommy Boy. We got Tommy Boy. People are going to start yelling at you painful.
Painful.
Colin Common. I quote like the whole movie. She could quote the whole movie.
She's saying, come on. I can quote
the whole movie.
All right.
TPK.
Total part. Hey, Matthew. Good to see you.
Matthew.
That's All right, at this point, I'm just zipping this up. I'm zipping this up. There's no team calling at this point.
I'm hoping you get this one.
No.
This is the one that I put in there.
Stressful.
This could be the one that I think only I might know. Oh, no, you might
I know Kung Fu. That's the Matrix.
There we go! I knew that was the one you knew.
I've seen that. Isn't that worth like 7 points? 7. I get 7. 7 points for that one. 007.
1 point for that.
What? You told me I get an extra point if I've seen it or something.
This was going to bed, but this is bad. I knew this was going to be bad, but it's bad. This is bad.
Yeah, this is really bad. I know, this is bad.
Got one. You got one. Mark the day. Yep. Whoever counts got
I'm at 2 points.
2.
No, 3. You told me if I'd seen it, I'd get an extra point.
No. You half a point if you've seen the movie.
Okay, so I saw the other one, Ace Ventura. So that means I have 3 points in total.
I told you get Ace Ventura, right?
Well, so that's why I got that as a 1. But then I've seen the movie, so I get a half.
You only get 1. You get half point if you've seen if you know the quote. You get a half point if you've seen the movie. You get the full point if you've actually seen the movie.
This is brutal.
It's gonna be brutal.
Why do you think I was gonna get 10?
I have faith in you, man. I have faith in you. Did the Matrix from watching the movie or playing the card game?
Oh no! Actually, I saw that. I loved that as a kid. I rewatched.
Even a blind pig falls in the mud.
Eventually,
an extra point if you've seen it. No, the extra points if you've seen it.
Yes, you're supposed to. I thought so. Movie trivia with Colin. What could possibly go wrong? Pretty much everything.
right.
But I knew that one.
Channeling my Midwest
Colloquialism.
There we go. There you go. Baron has changed the rules. I'm going to
He
change
is
the rules.
changing the rules.
No, you
Thank
get half
you.
a point if you know the quote.
Change the rule.
You get half
Robin,
a point if you know the
thank
movie,
you.
and you get half a
Robin,
point if you
thank
know the movie.
I should have 4 points. I got 2 of them right, and I've seen 2
then I'm
of
going to
them.
go 20.
Okay,
The only reason Colin
we'll
got
just
the
do it as
Matrix
2.
meme is because he played Legendary Adventure Matrix. That's right. There you go.
I have
There's always
actually
change. I'm not changing the rules.
It is true. It is
Hey
true.
guys,
Zach,
good to see you. Thank you for joining. Zach is here. If Zach, you want to know what we're playing today, we're also not only going through our games, we're going through what does Colin know or time to educate Colin. One of the two, depending on what you do. We're done with
Mostly
March.
educating.
We're done with March. We'll go on to April now.
April is a rough month for you.
I love the Matrix as a kid. I feel old. Yeah, I know. That's how I hear that.
I'm with you. I love that.
Any more Lord of the Rings from Mercy?
I do.
It's just like playing paleo with it. Like, bring it on, Robin. Fair treats rules. It's guidelines. That's right. See, Dan's got me.
Hey, I know that movie.
My
Pirates of the
7-year-old
Caribbean.
has more points than Colin at this point.
Oh, that's kind of embarrassing. That is really embarrassing.
All right, we're going to April. This is Colin's month.
This is my.
This is Colin's month.
Why don't I start first? And
Sure, you go first.
Okay, I have 1, 2,
I'm gonna
3,
go again.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Apparently, March I was playing games. April, I mean.
April, you're
9
playing
games. 9 games. We'll start with Fate Defenders of Grimheim. That one I hardly even remember.
I don't even know this game. Did you do this game?
Yes, I did. This
I
game.
never got a polo about this game.
Well, that's because I didn't really love it.
Okay.
But if some people really did like it, it was kind of a tower defense game where these different factions of enemies come towards you and your heroes trying to defeat them. And the little miniatures actually look pretty cool. You have some cool card play. You start with just 1 card out, but then you can put more cards out in play and you can trigger them and do extra abilities. I didn't feel like it was anything special compared to what I've played before, so I got rid of that one.
These all look like short games.
Legacy of You. Oh, are you serious? Arkham Horror 3rd
Not
Edition is
that
short
one,
game.
but a lot of the other ones are.
Legacy of You is really cool. I haven't finished the campaign, but you have to win 7 games before you lose 7 games of that one. And every time you play it, different campaign elements will happen. And it's a Euro solo only game.
That kind of sounds cool.
It's so cool. You would love it. Once I finish playing it, I'm going to give it to you to try. Also, I got all the upgraded tokens because they were cool. But so you, as you're going, you're trying to recruit people into your town, but then you've got bandits that are defeating them at the same time, and you're trying to build this barge or trying to get the barge across the river. All that jazz. Really cool. I love it. Great for solo gamers. You can play it and then you can move it along, and it's not a legacy game, so you can reset it and then sell it on. You know,
There you
Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. I know people love 2nd Edition. I have actually only played 2nd Edition 1 time at someone's house with Monica. We only played for 2.5 hours. Didn't even get through 2 turns. So, yeah. I didn't ever play that one again. To be fair, we were playing with 6 people. Maybe not the way to do it, but so then I tried 3rd Edition, and that having some story. Also playing with only 2 people. Really love Arkham Horror 3rd Edition. I have everything for that one. I'll probably bring that back to the channel at least once a year, maybe twice. Love it. Spacers. Spacers is like a smaller version of Xayah Legends of a Drift System. When you're going around, sold it really quick. It was fine.
You have Xayah.
I have Xayah, and it just, there wasn't enough new stuff in there. It was actually just kind of a pared down version. Could never see myself playing that over Xayah.
Right.
Dawn of the Zeds. I absolutely love Dawn of the Zeds.
I had this game, and I told Colin, you know, I haven't had a chance to try this game, but I'm thinking about getting rid of it. What do you think? I don't think we're ever going to play that together. Okay, I'll sell it. So I sold it. No, I didn't sell it. I said I had it, and then I saved it, and then
you told me you were going to sell it. You told me you were going to sell it. You told me you were going to sell it.
And then you go, I bought Dawn of the Zeds. I got it right here.
It's okay. So we had 2 copies for a
We
while.
had 2 copies.
Yeah, but regardless, great game. I've still only played levels 1 and levels 2, but I really like it. I want to get all the way to level 5.
If you would like to see some playthroughs of Dawn of the Zeds that are not on our channel, go check out Doug Herring, Mystic Eye Games. He's done a lot of Dawn of the Zeds, and he's even done like the hard version.
Yeah, that's level 5.
Yeah, he goes for it.
Totally awesome. You're trying to protect the city. Can't remember the name of it right now, Farmtown or whatever, from zombies that are coming in. Awesome, really fun. Next was the Lord of the Rings, the Adventure Book. That one, I got rid of it. It's a game where you literally could never lose if you didn't want to. If you never played any of the ring cards, you could just lose the scenario and replay it over and over and over again. And it was like, why? But it was so cool because you could play through all of the different chapters of the Lord of the Rings. But
basically, you just read.
Played
the
it
book
with my kids, and we were like, this is weird. So we tried to make a rule that you would have to move on, but you'd still take corruption, and it didn't work. So I got rid of it. Carnival Zombies 2nd Edition. This is one I need to play with you. Short list.
You still have this?
Oh, I love this one. I got this one painted from PJ. It is so good. It is so interesting. It is just so interesting. You have this ring.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
the
table.
ring, right?
And all these zombies, sorry, which are all these cubes, start
Played too many
moving
games, he's
in.
losing his voice.
I know, I'm just excited. Start moving in on your little space that you're here and you're trying to protect it and you're moving between them doing attacks, but you can only do so many. And you've got your 6 characters and you're trying to keep them alive. It's so cool, and you have to make sure to clear out the area that you're going to move through. And then these big zombies that come in and do these huge attacks, and they'll stay around if you don't defeat them. And you're trying to escape the area. And then if you do, you then have a boss fight that's a unique boss fight for whatever boss you're going against. So it's really cool. It's got zombies and a boss kind of two-phase thing, and I love that in games. So yeah, that one I really enjoy. I'm keeping that one. Kingdom Legacy, Feudal Kingdom. This is a legacy-only game, solo only, but actually my wife and I played through everything together, just like you do with Final Girl, where we kind of made the decisions. This is where you draw 4 cards out onto the table, you choose one to try and upgrade maybe, or you do some sort of check mark effects, and then you keep going through the deck, adding more cards as you play, and at the end of it, you have this cool kingdom.
Yeah.
The only downside is at the end of the game, you just count up points, which is kind of worthless. So what Monica and I would do is just go whatever looks the coolest, which generally meant we upgraded everything we possibly could, right? So if something gave us an option of points or upgrading, well, we're going to upgrade, right? And then you did cool things. And then we did the Distant Lands expansion. That was better than the regular base
really?
game.
I'll try to get that then.
100-fold. It's hard to find. That's the hardest thing. But if you can get Distant Lands, that's what I'd recommend. Get the base game and Distant Lands and you're set. Play those and you're good.
I'm bleeding.
Are you bleeding because I'm talking so much?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I
Okay.
suck my blood out of it.
One last one, Marvel Champions. We have tried so many times to love Marvel Champions.
There's no love here.
We keep trying, and I just can't get into it.
We officially ended our Marvel Champions life.
I've tried. I've tried so hard. I'm
done.
keeping Arkham. I'm keeping Lord of the Rings. Well, I'm giving up Arkham, but that's because you have it. But we're both getting rid of Marvel. So that's what I played in April.
Did you? Well, I played Myth. I cracked that baby out and put that on the table. I started my campaign and I still okay, so the cool thing about this one is each thing is like a 3-block mission. They have those cool if you're gonna play Myth, don't just pick up the base game. You sadly need to get a lot of the other stuff, like the modules. You have to get a lot of the other things that really kind of go with the game that make it really kind of stay. Otherwise you're just not going to get enough. You know what I mean? It's like getting a dungeon crawler and only getting the first 2 levels.
That sounds terrible.
You need to have the whole story.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
So, and you have to be able to, and you can upgrade so you get a deck of cards for your heroes, and you upgrade those decks. Very similar to Arkham Horror, the way you upgrade your decks.
Yeah.
You can put new cards in and you take other cards out, and you can kind of upgrade your deck to make it better, right? And then you play the cards, and that's how you do actions on the board. But while you're playing the cards, then depending on how powerful your card is, or how many cards you play, or what cards you play, it raises this darkness meter. This is the most unique thing I think is pretty cool about this from back in its time. And then when the darkness meter finally hits the top, that's when you stop everything, you activate the monsters, and then you go back to playing. So it's not really your turn, their turn, your turn, their turn. It's always your turn, and then they just interrupt you.
Yeah, kind of like Primal.
Yeah, it's very similar to Primal. Yeah. So that's why I played. Myth is great. If you're looking for Myth content, I did a whole ton of it. You can even watch one of my original... The first time I ever decided to go out on a limb and do something, my wife was gone with my kids, and so I decided to record a video of me out in the front yard, at my front door, inviting in the next player to our campaign. That it was the pupil, and then so I'm standing. He's standing with the samurai sword all set to go, and I was like,
the editing was quite good, man.
I did. That was a long time ago, dude. I stood there with shop lights hanging from ropes and stuff, and there are these big shop lights that are just making me sweat. It's it felt like it was like a movie studio. So I don't remember what video it is, and I did it. I think it's it was when I did Stone of Life, and I think it was the second part of it or something. If you're looking for something funny to watch, go watch that. And that's the deal. I like Robin and her talking crap about Baron. Yep, this is a constant in our house. Technically, Colin is tied with my dog. He doesn't answer questions, but he's more.
I'm good with that.
Sounds like bad cable. Really?
Oh, audio.
Okay. Well, maybe you did something. I don't know.
Did I do something?
Audio better now. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Boom. Fantastic. They released a new version on the Z early 2026. Yep, I remember this.
Yes.
And Colin got rid of Lord of the Rings game.
I got rid of all Lord of the Rings games. One of them. Only one. Colin, hydrate. I know. I need to. When you're talking a lot.
Dicing with Death, good to see you. Hope you had an epic at Christmas and a crazy, awesome 2026. We did. We had an amazing Christmas. We played Suffer Through the Illness. I don't know.
Yes, Suffer Through the Illness.
Both
I got
my wife
3
and my
sick kids. You got
a wife and 2 kids were sick. I was the only one that didn't get sick.
Yeah.
I had spent a lot of time in the basement.
Yeah.
Away from my family. No, I'm kidding. But yes. Dicing with Death, good to see you. Those that don't know who Dicing with Death is, they do fantastic playthroughs there. We're ready for 2026 stuff coming out. I'm excited to see what they have. It's gonna be awesome. They should do it like top 10 games. I bet it'd be Grim Coven and Nemesis Retaliation.
Yep, sounds about right.
Because they play those a lot, and that's probably why I'll tune in a lot, because I like those games too.
Dale's saying that about Marvel Champions.
Yes,
I
Marvel
know Dale
Champions.
loves it.
I know.
I love watching Dale play.
I know.
But then I get it. I'm like, I just can't get into it.
There's my myth reference. Yep, I'm going to play it every year just so I can talk about it. Baron Myth videos are black and white, they're sold. This is true. This, I think, was my very first video ever, was Myth. Now, that's not the one that had me in the...
Hello, my name is Baron.
Oh my gosh.
And this is me playing Myth.
So bad. No, dude,
worry.
I even did
I have
this.
read all the rules.
No, it's
they
amazing.
are correct.
You missed it. I used to start with me on the screen going, hi, my name is Baron. Welcome to, my original name for the channel was supposed to be, hi, I'm Baron, and welcome to Board Gaming with Baron. That was going to be my original title for my...
Board Gaming with Baron?
That was going to be my original channel name until Meet Me at the Table, until I decided that one, which actually my band members told me that that's what it should be. So, and then I was sitting there like, today we're going to be playing a game called Myth. This is from 2019, and I'm excited to show it to you. Some people, oh, it's so bad, dude.
Look at this game. I am so excited to play this with all the correct rules.
This is the first board game Baron talked me into playing with him, so I do have a soft spot for it. Yep, see, there you go.
Awesome.
That's true. It's true. And hopefully know that the Marvel movies make up for it.
Oh, Marvel movies are great, and I've seen a lot of those.
Suffer Through the Illness is what Baron is called Elder Scrolls now. That's about it. Which game 25 has a stink token? Well,
I got a few of them.
There's a few of them. We've been debating about our top 10, but there'll be something a bit different. Stay tuned.
Ooh,
Excited
nice.
for that, so stay tuned.
That'll be fun.
Go check it out, Dicing with Death. Go subscribe, hang out. They're awesome people.
All right,
Awesome
hit
people.
me with, I want to see what I get for
Those of you
April.
that are just joining, in case you have missed out, we're also not only talking about the movie games we're playing, we're also playing What Does Colin Know, or Time
Nothing.
to Educate Colin.
Zero.
We are
I'm
showing him
learning so much.
movie pictures with quotes on them, and he has to figure out the movies. So far, you have 2.
Well, with your new rules.
There are no new rules. It was 1.
Robin.
2.
Robin was
2.
with me. I should have 4, but I'm only at 2.
You're
I'm
at 2.
only at 2.
April,
Okay.
ready?
April, I'm ready.
There you go. That's my secret cap.
That's Marvel.
I'm always
okay,
angry.
come on.
What movie?
That is Avengers.
There you
the
go.
First one.
The first
that is
Avengers.
Hulk.
There you go.
Oh,
That's actually
big
my
one.
favorite-
That should be 7 more points.
No,
that's 1 point.
actually one of my favorite quotes from the movie.
Yes.
That's
my secret, Captain. I'm always angry. Oh, we use that at home all the
Do
time.
you?
Yes.
That's great. I love it.
But we use it for other things too. But yes, it's
that was
awesome.
the one I knew you'd know. Now the rest of them I'm not so sure. How about
I'm
this
sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. Is that a camera or a computer that's telling you that? Is it iRobot?
one? It is not iRobot. Good
okay.
try.
What is it?
It is 2001: A Space Odyssey. One of the first.
Okay, to be fair, I have actually watched that, but I watched it on a New Year's Eve thing, and I fell asleep during it.
Half point. If you've seen the movie, you get half point.
I have seen 2001: A Space
Okay,
Odyssey.
half point for that one.
Okay,
Half point for that
half. All right, I'll give myself a
one.
half.
There you go.
All right. Got it.
Oh, yep.
Derek! I know, I'm so proud
The
of
other
myself.
Space Odyssey. All right, last one. Here we go. April. Here we go. Ready?
I'm ready.
Never give up, and good luck will find
Okay,
you.
I've never seen this.
No.
But you told me the name of this one.
I did tell you the name of this.
And it's White Dragon.
The White Dragon.
I don't know, the Green Dragon.
Does that look great?
No, it looks like a white dragon.
Does look white.
What is it? White Dragon something or
Nope.
what is it?
It's the never-ending story.
Oh,
And that is a Luck Dragon. That's
Dragon.
Falcor, the Luck Dragon.
never-ending story.
This is when you talked about Page Masters. I was like, you should see Never-ending
Yes,
Story.
and I still haven't seen that one.
No.
Okay,
No.
so I got
That's
one.
Hal. Hal is the computer in 2001: Space Odyssey.
By the way, I'm at
Hal.
1.5 points.
Yeah.
1.5 points with that. 2.5, 3.5. I'm at 3.5
Never-ending
points.
Story. There we go.
Oh dear.
Here we go. This Never-ending Story. Atreyu and the Luck Dragon. This is true. Atreyu. All right. That was April, everybody. We're going into May now.
All right, you go.
I did some. We did Stars of Arcarios.
Yes, we
We
did.
did Stars of Arcarios. This game I have the 1 point. I have the 1 point. Is it 2.0 edition?
Yeah, now you have
The
the
newest one. The newest one. With all the fixings.
Yeah.
I haven't played it since I did the unboxing, but of all the new stuff.
Yeah.
But I want to get back to it. And we were trying to figure, see, so some of the things that we see here, when I did a top 5 like campaigns I want to complete, right?
Top 10 actually, but yes.
Did I do 10?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I 10 is haven't completed. I would.
Yeah, it was only a top 5 for your favorite 2025 games.
That's what it was. Okay, so anyway, the problem with some of these is some of these we were thinking of doing live, and we're sometimes trying to figure out how to fit it in.
It's just we can't do
And
everything
some-
live.
Right. And so some of these we figured we can't do that way. So this may be one I just play.
Yep.
That's the deal.
Yep.
That's really the deal. Then we got This War of Mine, which I still have. Oh, actually, no.
No, you don't.
I
But
don't.
you're getting the new one.
I sold it because I went all in with the new one. Even though I had a lot of the old content, I had most of it actually. I don't think I was missing much. I still wanted to get all the new stuff from Awakened Realms. So I actually did sell off my old copy with the painted minis. I even painted with minis.
You even painted the minis and you got rid of the painted minis?
I did.
Oh, that hurts me a little bit.
And then we've got Slutty's Lost Tapes.
I know. Did you play it? I couldn't.
No, this one they didn't give me the stuff for, but I've done stuff for them in the past, so I've played their games, and they're all good. This one might be a little bit too much for me because I'm not good on horror.
Okay.
And we played the Butterfly Effect from a company once, and that was terrifying.
A little scary.
It was, and it was like we played in the middle of the day, and I still thought like, Robin, I'm done with this. No, I'm not doing this.
I totally understand.
That's not gonna happen. We got a lot of stuff
Yeah.
here.
All right, you hit it.
Movie caused a lot of emotional distress for my youth.
Which one? The Never Ending Story?
You've never seen Never Ending Story? We showed you to our kids. It hasn't aged well.
Oh, it hasn't aged well. Okay, so maybe
No,
skip that one.
well, you'll still like it. I just put up memes of Hello Dolly and the Music Man so Colin can get some.
I know both of those. Music Man, absolutely. Hello Dolly, absolutely.
I mean, kiddos also seen Never Ending Story. I'll correct that soon.
Okay,
That's
good.
Very true. How does Never Ending Story end? You'll have to find out.
It never ends.
The movies from the 80s haven't aged well.
If we're being real.
This is
probably
true.
have it.
That's true. Never Ending Story was always pretty meh. Well, I don't know. Never Ending Story is heart-wrenching. The rock guy, yes, those look like big, strong hands. That's the quote I almost used. I also sold my copy of This War of Mine back second edition. Yes, that's the deal. The same with This War of Mine.
You're not the only one.
I'm not the only one. I went all in. And Baron's wife dies a little inside. Yep, this is true. That's how life goes. Not as heart-wrenching as Colin trying to guess who we were.
I'm just trying to get your guys' hearts getting pulled here, right?
Tomb Raider, Wrath of Khan, Empire Strikes Back, Blade Runner, all from the 80s was great sci-fi.
Oh yeah, Empire Strikes Back was good. That's all the only one I saw.
Lies, Predator is still an incredible movie. That could be.
Okay, maybe.
That could be.
All right, you want to hit me? I'll do May now.
Do it.
All right, May. I did a bunch. Death May Die. Great, wonderful game.
There's not much to say about that. You played so much.
Dude,
and
that game is
it's on your list every year.
Yeah, well, there's a reason.
Yeah.
So fantastic. Okay, Under Falling Sky is a really good solo-only game where you are trying to take out aliens that are coming down, and but you're doing it by dice placement. So you roll your dice and you place them, and it makes a little mini campaign.
This, I think, was based on a TV show or a movie or
Yes,
something.
you were telling me it was based on something
I
that
think
I'd
so.
never
I
seen.
might be wrong.
But Hellboy the board game.
Also really good.
I love that game.
That's a great dungeon crawl.
Oh, always having a boss fight at the end. Super fun. Each one's unique. You got different investigations. Great. Core of Discovery. This is one that I couldn't believe how much
I need to take that from you so I can show Robin. Robin would love this game.
If you know Minesweeper, it's very similar. You go to a spot, it's going to give you logic of how to know where to go next, and you keep trying to go, and you won't die usually when you go to a certain spot, but bad things might happen, and you're trying to complete objectives, and you play it cooperatively. It's really cool. Myth Dark Frontier. And that was the tower defense myth. I played that because you played Myth the last
Because you played Myth, I'm like, I'm going to do Myth Tower Dark Frontier. I'm like, do it.
And you gave me the minis to use, so I didn't have to use, because I never got those minis. Super fun. I still own it. The city defense. So you're defending the city, and it's an Adam Sadler, Brady Sadler game.
Yeah, they did that.
Where, they did the so it's got that fun dice mechanic too. Them Mice and Mystics, that's a good one. It's old, but it's still fun. It still holds up for being enjoyment, especially with kids.
Yeah.
The story's really good. The minis are fantastic. The actions are kind of simplistic, but how the story is utilized with the board is very interesting. They do lots of really cool things with that.
Nice.
And then Escape the Dark Sector. I've gotten rid of all the other Escape ones, but I've
Still kept this one. This is a sci-fi one, right?
Yes, it works great.
It's the same similar concept as like they did like a medieval one, didn't they? And stuff like that?
Then they just recently did a Kickstarter for another one. I didn't back it, but the Dark Sector, I love the space. The space where you're trying to get out of the lost station, but you whenever things are happening, when you're playing with multiple players, everybody is always involved. So it's so fun. It's quick. You just plop it on the table. You grab a random set of 20 or 25 cards. You start out flipping them, and you just resolve them, and it's great. And if you do get to the boss, which a lot of times you don't, but if you do, it's always epic. So yeah, that was a great one. I won't get rid of that one.
But the heart-wrenching that comes from the ending story stops when the movie is over. Watch Colin struggle through the movie themes is like getting kicked.
Yes, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more months.
I'm pretty proud of you. I grew up 2 hours away from the River City, and the Music Man is based off.
Oh, really?
That's pretty awesome.
Nice.
Happy holidays. Good to see you.
My wife.
That's your wife. Hey,
no.
What'd you miss? What'd you miss? Monica, you missed this. We are also playing What Does Colin Know? Or the Time to Educate Colin. This is what we're playing tonight, along with what we did over 2000.
Hey, you know what? I bet you anything that Monica will score almost the exact same that I do, because she's watched as little movies as I have.
I'm thinking she might get one more than you. Actually, I'll bet she gets more references than you.
Oh, maybe.
But she won't get as many movies. But you're getting the same amount of movies. For round 2, Colin's movie trivia goes to foreign films. Oh, I'd be dead. All right, I plan to get my copy to Steve.
Oh, of which one? I don't know which one. Which one?
Sadly, it was one of your games. Oh, Monica, you missed a lot. Mostly my husband torturing your husband. Oh, no, okay, good. Probably funny though. It's true. It's true. We're having fun. 2021.
2001. Space Odyssey.
Space Odyssey. I went in on Below the Asylum. Yes. Good choice. Good choice. You guys look like you had fun.
Oh, Terrorscape 1 and 2. That's
very
awesome.
Exciting. No, those are also really good.
Those are really good.
That's good stuff too. He had like 4 points out of 12 so far.
4, 1, 2, 3.5.
You got 4. Wow, you got 4. I don't think any of it would be surprising.
That's Zach.
That's right.
Oh,
White Dragon, the movie, I think so far is our favorite guest.
White Dragon, the movie.
That was our favorite.
I love it.
In fact, today we have Chinchilla that likes the original Alien movie from West. That's pretty
nice.
Awesome. That's pretty awesome. Good choice. Music Man on Broadway.
Hugh Jackman on live. That is awesome.
Core of Discovery. That's
Core
what
of Discovery is. Core of Discovery. You gave it to Steve.
Yeah,
got it. So good. It's so fun.
Now I've probably watched fewer movies than Colin. Really?
Yes, I'm telling you, Monica's watched.
But
wait, okay, what was that?
All right, we are on April or May?
I'm sitting here.
Are we on April or May?
Well, we just finished May, dude.
We're doing May. Okay.
Oh, yeah, so we're doing May.
So here we go. We got 3 for May. There was 1 month, I think it was, I want to say it was August. Maybe it was September. That was really hard for me. Ready? Here we go. May. Let's see if we get one of these. Multipass. She knows it's a multipass.
Yeah, well, I saw this movie. It's The Fifth Element.
There you go.
It's a terrible movie. Oh,
but I knew you'd get the quote.
It's such a terrible movie. 1, Monica fell asleep twice during that movie.
So it's that technically she has not seen it.
Yes, no, she has seen parts of it. Oh, well. Okay. Austin Powers, but I've never seen it.
Okay, half point.
Half point.
Half point.
I've not seen that
one.
I knew that one.
The quote.
$1 million. I actually knew that one.
But you didn't get the quote.
I never
another
saw
quote.
it.
Never saw the movie. Got it.
No.
Okay. Last one.
Wow, that's 2 I've gotten though.
Ready?
I'm proud of myself. Okay, come on. Star Wars? You think I don't
one.
know?
No, but
and that is the first one. A New Hope.
A New Hope. There you go. So
boom. Oh my gosh. May was a great.
Know.
You did that because May the 4th be with you. I'm so proud of you. Heck yeah, right?
It was released in May.
Okay. Oh, it was released in May.
These are all the time. Right, these movies are all coming from when they were released.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 6, man.
I told you. I put you at 10. I'm thinking, what else was in there? No chance he gets it. That's right. The first one. The Fifth Element. You got that, though.
I did.
Because you've seen it. Well, we made him watch it.
Yeah.
We made him watch it.
I had my friend Brent.
It's awful.
Thank you, Derek. Yeah. Thank you.
My all-time favorite movie.
I feel so bad for that person.
No,
your roommate is a great person, I'm sure.
Well, I speak 2 languages.
English and bad English.
That's a great line.
It is a great line.
It took me 4 tries to get through Force Awakens. Total snooze fest.
Force Awakens.
Yeah, that's 7. Star Wars. Yeah, that's 7.
That's 7. Yeah.
All right, where are we going now?
June.
I
played a lot in June too, man.
I did not.
Why don't you talk about your 2?
Well, this is when Ridley and I decided to start doing our Warhammer 40K videos.
Because you went on your trip to Iceland.
We did.
We
did that.
Yeah.
And we came back and did our Warhammer 40K videos, and we were gonna try to do one a month that worked
for 1 month.
For 1 month.
You've done 2 so far.
We've done 2. We're gonna do another one. The problem, you know what the hardest part is, getting the armies ready, up and running, and getting them ready to go and stuff like this. And so I didn't want to keep doing the same thing, right? Yeah. So we're needing to build new armies, getting them ready to go. So now,
you got to paint them, prime them.
So then I did like custodians. He did demons. Right now he's working on Death Guard. I've got Space Marines. So we're kind of working, and we're gonna. So our next one will be Death Guard versus Space Marines, but it's not gonna be for a while because I'm still working on the guys, right? Yeah. So that's the deal.
Still awesome.
It is.
It's so cool that you do that with Ridley. It's so fun.
And he has a good time recording it. It's his favorite game he's playing right now. Okay. He loves 40K.
Robin loves that you guys play that game.
She loves that I disappear for 4 hours with him to play Warhammer 40K.
Yeah.
It's his favorite thing. Then I did ISO Fairing Guard. I did that because they came out with the new stuff.
Yes.
We played a little bit of that together.
Yes.
And that was super fun.
I was not a huge fan.
No,
You liked
I
that
like it. You're not a huge fan. I understand. I think it's what is it that was kind of troubling?
Oh, I just didn't love that every
Was
time
it
we
slow?
moved, it was just so slow. It was like, I'm going to take one step. Now we have to fight another enemy. I'm going to take one step. Now I have to fight another enemy.
And I know they kind of tried to work on that a little bit, but the problem is that's part of the game.
Exactly. And that to me isn't really enjoyable. So,
Well, because you're like me, you kind of like more of that boss battle. You don't like the grind to get to where you're finally
I'm going to fight
fighting
this little
something.
peon. Well, and then we kept drawing the 3 dumb chip. Do you remember that?
Yes.
So they weren't little
Oh my
smaller.
gosh, they were
So
not.
then we'd get hammered, and then we had to figure out how to heal, and then we go to the next one. And I just felt like it was really cool activating my board for the first time that we played.
Yeah.
And then the next 3 sessions that we played, I was doing the same thing
That's
every
the other
time.
thing. It's a very slow burn.
Yes.
Is what that
So
game is.
that's why it didn't work for me. But
Steve was going to take away your geek card if you didn't know Star Wars. Iceland is a nice land. It's true.
Yeah,
It's also one of
that's
the
where
most
you went.
expensive places to go,
Yes.
which is
So
surprising.
I'm so glad that you
I
got to
watched
go.
part of
though.
the Fifth Element twice, so the kind of watching it. No, fail.
Yes, it does. I agree.
No, fail.
You fell asleep at different points.
It seems fair to me. Fail. Okay. Greetings from Canada. Good to see you. Thank you so much
Yvonne,
for joining.
thanks for
Awesome to have
joining.
you here. Nemesis Retaliation hype. Yes.
Okay.
Game of the year for me.
All right. So now I'm
If
going to
you've
do.
seen part of it and didn't like it, then it's not watching. I feel like you should have. There you go.
Yeah. All right. So I've got 8 games.
Okay, I finally
for
picked
June.
myself off the floor since Colin got all 3 in there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That one was an easy month for him because I knew he'd seen the Fifth Element, but sadly I put it in there because it's one of my favorite movies. And then
Why
I
is
knew
that
you'd get
sadly?
I
That's
knew you'd get
amazing.
Star Wars, but Star Wars is such an iconic movie. it had to be in there.
You had to put it in.
So,
All right. So for June, I got 8
so is
games.
Ace Fan. Sure, I knew you knew that. I know, not the.
Yes.
Knew that. Now you knew that quote. I was actually going to use a different quote, but I decided just to use.
Austin Powers. There you
Awesome.
go. Okay. Stuffed Fables. Played that one.
Yep.
It's fine. It's not amazing. I would recommend.
have it?
No, I sold it. I
That's
ended
what
up selling that one. Dead Cells. Fantastic. I love it.
I like that one.
There's lots of rule erratas though in that game, but it's so fun to die and retry and to slowly upgrade your cards. I love roguelite games, so that one is a huge hit for me. My kids love it. That's a good one. The Mandalorian Adventures. I actually really enjoyed that one. Some people are kind of hit and miss on that one, but hit and miss. But I really like it with the different scenarios. It's so easy to get to the table. The biggest thing is I don't feel like it works great with more than 2 to 3 players. We've played it with 4 and it's so slow. It's so slow. You can't do things on other people's turns. And sometimes when it's your turn, you unfortunately are triggering all the bad things.
Yeah.
You know, so anyways.
Side note on Mandalorian, if you're interested in watching some of that, not sure if it's going to happen, but Paul Grogan did say he was hoping to maybe get some plays of that to the table this year.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. The board game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome. Vantage. I wanted to like that one so bad, and I initially enjoyed my first 2 plays, and then after that, no.
Side Quest City again?
Once again, it's just Side Quest City, and I think everyone is that
And the thing is, everybody tells you, no, there's a main quest, but the main quest is your side quest.
Yeah. Well, the thing is the main quest, you really don't know anything about how to even do it. You can go to this, you can read this thing about the specific, entry about your specific quest, which is fine, but it still just feels, I don't know how to explain it. Well, first of all, the big thing for me with Vantage is that when I played cooperatively with other players, I felt it was silly that Baird was sitting on the other side of the table, was having a really cool experience somewhere, and I just had to sit there and just listen to him talk about it instead of us looking
Then you'd have
at
the
it
book and
together.
tell me like, oh, this does
Like,
this. What are you going to do?
Yeah, what are you gonna? Instead of being like, oh, looking at it together. So when the last time I played before I ended up giving it to Zach, actually, I gave my copy to Zach. I played it with my son when we were looking at the cards together. That was my most enjoyable experience because we had the experience together. But I know for some groups that works really well. For us, it didn't work. Leviathan Wilds, the game I'm never gonna get rid of. It is so good. It is so fun. You are removing these crystals from these big bosses, Leviathans.
This one's fun.
And you get to do it with these.
There's new stuff for it too, right?
Yeah, this year that's why I did.
That's why you did it, right?
And so you're climbing on it. You're doing these cool things. You get to be very smart. You feel smart when you're playing that game because you're like, oh, if I drop here, and then if I do this, and if I jump over here, and there's all these really cool things. And my kids absolutely love that. And that one is very cooperative with multiple players because you can do things on other people's turns.
Yes.
The Last of Us, Escape the Dark. That's the one of the other escape games from the Escape the whatever series. got rid of that one. I don't know the Last of Us, and it was
the IP I know really well. I almost should have done that one because I know the IP
you
really
should
well.
have done that one. Sorry about
That's
that.
okay.
But I got rid of it. Pocket Paladin is basically mini Mage Knight. If anyone wants a Mage Knight experience, but they can put it in their wallet, literally in their wallet. Pocket Paladin, can't recommend it enough. Super fun. It has this really cool action selection. So think of this as my actions. And if I do this one, it's got 2 arrows and I have to decide where to move it to do my next action. But then if I move it here, well, then I can't go back to this action. So I have to pick. You have
that's kind of neat.
You have to think ahead on which locations. And as you level up, you get access to more arrows. And so all of a sudden, then you can do these more. Anyway, it's really cool. I was not nearly as good at it as I am with Mage Knight. It was very hard. I sat there when my plates were like, it took me so many hours to try and be like, okay, so if I go there and then do this. So I personally like Mage Knight. It just things better with me. But people who like that type of feel will love Pocket Paladin. Final one that I did get rid of is Andromeda's Edge. Sorry, Mike. You recommended it to me. I picked that one up. I did enjoy it for solo, but I don't think I was ever going to play it multiplayer, and I wasn't going to play it solo often, so I ended up just selling it because it is really cool. The ships, and you're going and taking on Serenity, or I can't remember her name at this point. But you're trying to score as many points as you can. You're developing on these planets. It's so cool. But I just didn't see myself pulling it out often solo. And for multiplayer, it would be a very long experience. So I ended up getting rid of that one. But I do think that one's a cool one. If you like Dwellings of Eldervale, this is just a more complex sci-fi version. You could really have both. If you want more straightforward and a fantasy feel, Dwellings of Eldervale. If you want more of a complex feel and space, Andromeda's Edge. That's June.
I forgot to say things. Unstoppable, I still have it. The Nanolith, I do still have. I have not gotten rid of it yet, but I don't know how long it's going to stay. Stars of Vicarious, I still have it. Ice Faring Guard, I still have it. I know I probably haven't been saying these that I have them or not still.
Oh, no, it's okay. And you said this War of Mine you did sell, but you
I did
still
sell,
have
but because I'm getting the new stuff. That's the deal. I'm fully prepared to go for 0 for the rest of the game.
Because I'm at 6?
Vantage didn't really even look like a board game to me. The only boardy thing was a chunky dice.
Yes.
Yeah. More experience.
And it wasn't even chunky dice.
Vantage doesn't
chucking.
me. I think it's a very polarizing game. I just picked up my first expansion pack.
Yes, O'Brien, that's good. Awesome. It's so good.
I feel like Collins may score means he gets to unzip and show off his shirt.
Thank you.
True.
Yes, Team Colin.
Team Colin, there he goes. Late to this game, but I don't see anyone comment. They are launching a reskin of Unstoppable themed as a dungeon crawler, Carl.
What is that? Themed as Dungeon Crawler Carl. What is that? What is that?
Oh, Dungeon Crawler Carl is a book series.
Oh, it's a book series?
It's a book series I was told to read. I haven't had a chance to read it yet. They normally don't read books.
And so they're going to reskin it as so it's that theme, but it'll be the same Unstoppable type of. Okay, cool.
I cannot wait for it. That will be cool.
That'll be super cool.
Please tell me if I'm wrong about this, but if I remember, Dungeon Crawler Carl is basically Carl. It becomes like a dungeon crawler kind of thing. It's like just a dude or something, and it's a book about all the things he goes through and everything.
That's cool.
I could be completely wrong when I'm missing things here. I'm going out of control.
Talking about Andromeda's Edge.
Yeah.
Much better multiplayer. It's a hard game. Yeah.
I understand how it feels to listen to someone having fun while playing a game. My wife listens to me describing D&D games. Fun for me, boring for her. That's
my poor wife has the same thing.
I was very wary of Vantage at first. After a few dozen plays solo, I found it has depth hidden in the design and impossible to find.
That is definitely true.
Okay, that could be.
That's definitely true. I mean, I played it 8 times, and on my 8th play, something happened. I'm not going to spoil it for other people. Something happened, and you're like, that was so cool.
Right.
But then you put it away, and then I'd have to figure out how to make that come out again. Anyways, it still felt like it was, anyways. All right. What was the one about Fifth Element I had read?
Oh, he said that he finally caught up with you. He has disrespect for you. And my wife just wanted to brag about how she was, how she ironed down all these words.
I'm sorry. Yes, you did great. You did. Look at that. Team Colin. Yes.
My wife made the shirts for us today. Yes. Very proud of her.
It's awesome.
Very good job.
All right, hit me with June.
June, we're on June.
Because then we're halfway through.
Is this the one that, no, I think this one was, there's one easy one in here, I think. That one.
That's an easy one?
Yeah.
Bad Dates?
Bad Dates. Grabs out of the air. Bad Dates.
I have no
You've
idea.
seen this movie.
I have. Okay.
I've made you see this movie.
Are you sure I've seen this movie? Is it Indiana Jones?
You've seen Indiana
Okay,
Jones. and
it
Raiders
is
of the Lost
Indiana
Ark,
Jones.
yeah.
Oh, well, I don't remember that.
This is right when the monkey's laying dead on the ground, and when the guy comes in and poisons all the dates, and Indy's carrying this date around the whole time, and the monkey's eating the dates, and then finally throws it up in the air, and right as he's about to open his mouth, the cat Saul grabs it, and goes, looks at the ground, and goes, bad.
Because the thing. Okay, I do remember that. I do remember that. So I have seen Indiana Jones.
You have seen Indiana Jones. Good work.
I'm gonna give myself a half point on that one. Half point.
The other quote I was going to do, which I couldn't find, which is my favorite quote in the movie, is when he's leading Marion out of this bar, and all of a sudden she goes, "What's this? It's a date. You eat it." Is there a date? Because like, what's this? It's a date. You
I have
eat
seen this. I don't even remember these.
It's just an obscure reference.
Okay.
That I just found it funny when he said it.
That's awesome.
All right, next one.
Sorry that I didn't remember them.
That's okay.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Yep.
Isn't that Alien or something? Or no? What is that from?
It's not Alien.
What is it?
No. I can't. Robin, it would have been better if you misspelled Colin. Okay, funny enough, that's exactly what she said when she made the shirt. She goes, "I should have spelled Taem. Just so it looked like you spelled it," she said. And I said, "Yeah, we missed our mark on that one. That would have been good
That
stuff.
would have been hilarious.
That would have been really good." So that is our
time to bleed.
That is our mayor.
That is our mayor,
That
Ace
is
Ventura.
that's Jesse Ventura.
Jesse Ventura.
Yep.
Sorry, Ace Ventura.
Yep, that's
Okay.
Jesse Ventura. He says the line, "I ain't got time to bleed." This guy looks over and goes, "Oh, you bleeding?" He goes, "I ain't got time to bleed."
What is that from?
Predator.
Oh yeah, definitely haven't seen. I was close with
But you're
Alien.
close. You're
but
close.
No. All right.
Yes.
That's a 0. That's a straight 0.
That's a straight 0.
Okay.
I recommend Indiana Jones video game from last year. It's the best
Oh.
Indiana Jones series. Yes, the game was pretty fun. I played a lot of it.
You played it?
I played a
Okay.
lot of it. I didn't play all of it.
Is it on the Switch 2 or the Xbox?
Bad dates. My college autobiography.
Is it on the Switch 2
I don't think
or
so. I
the
think
Xbox?
it's on the Xbox, yeah.
Okay. All right. I'll have to
All right,
look it
last one. I'm not sure if this is one you're going to get or not. We'll see. Oh, yeah, you should get this.
up. Star Trek?
Which one?
I don't know.
Half a point.
Dude, I've only seen Star Trek
Discovery.
Not Discovery.
No.
Star Trek. What is the one that was on Paramount? The Discovery.
This is where
Unknown Lands or something.
I kind of want him to give me a man card. Punch. Done. This is
What is this? Which one?
this Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
No, I've not seen that.
No, I know you haven't seen it, but you
Okay,
get
so I get a half point. at
half
least.
point for
So
knowing Star Trek.
I got 1 point.
This is probably one of the most famous lines from that movie, of course. I was going to do number 4, which I didn't know. I probably hadn't seen either, but I was
No,
going to do.
I haven't seen any of the only ones that I've seen is the ones on Paramount.
You haven't ever seen any of the Star Trek movies?
No,
Oh,
no.
wow.
My dad actually loved Star Trek, but he never had us watch those. He had us watch Star Wars. So I watched Star Wars. I don't know why. Yeah.
So it goes.
Sorry.
We did play around the spelling things wrong. Yeah, we did. We failed though already. He's our governor.
Governor.
Oh, sorry, not governor, not mayor. Sorry, I apologize.
Okay,
yes,
that
he was
makes-
our governor.
okay.
He was our governor.
Yeah, governor,
He was
okay.
Jesse the Mind Ventura. I heard they based Indiana Jones off of our Lost Ark of Ruins of Arnak.
Oh, that's such a good game.
It is.
Lost Ruins of
We
Arnak.
don't have that on here. Star Trek 2. Yep,
Star Trek 2.
2. You can generally read as long as the letters are there and the last and first word of each word are correct. The rest can be random within the words.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
It's really cool.
I thought Jess Van... Yeah, sorry about that. Yep, I was wrong. Wrath of Khan.
Wrath of Khan.
Whoops.
Seriously, Khan
Exactly.
is in the
in the
title.
title.
Did you have it up and it had it on? Oh, Khan, because it says Khan.
Yeah, Khan, yeah.
Whoops.
Movie earlier when they was such good sci-fi.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did say that, JB.
Governor, not mayor. Everybody's hit me with the governor. Failed miserable on that one. I'm not a Star Trek guy at all, Colin. I've never seen any of them except
you.
the new ones with Chris Pine. Interesting.
And, okay, Chris Pine. I don't know which one's Chris Pine.
Those are the new Star Trek movies.
Oh, the movies. I've seen
I
the
have
movies
Chris-
too. The original, the movie ones too. I've seen those.
With Chris Pine?
I don't know which one's Chris Pine. There was 3 of them though.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
That was from the Wrath of Khan, unless it's Christmas season, then it should be the
The
Wreath of Khan.
Khan.
Wreath of Khan. Going in
awesome.
July.
All right, July.
July, ready?
You got
everybody?
2.
I got 2.
Do them.
Phantom Epoch. This was a dungeon crawler similar to, in the same vein, sci-fi kind of universe
Yeah.
as Gloomhaven type concept.
Yep.
It had some differences. Sadly for us, the differences it had kind of made it not fun for
Oh,
us.
fumbling man.
That
just
fumble die.
killed me.
I know they're planning to rework that fumble die, but that fumble die fumbled the game right out of my collection.
I mean, to have it take not only that action, but the rest of what you were doing that turn was brutal. you would have this whole plan, and that game was very plan based, right?
had to plan it out.
You're planning your cards out. You had a certain amount of actions. You'd put them out. Your first thing, okay, I'm going to attack this guy. Then I'm going to move over here. I'm going to attack this. Well, I'm going to move here. I'm going to roll this die and fumble.
Well, now I can move. I can't attack anymore.
I can't do anything else. That was, I think, a terrible decision in that game, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
And it really turned us off from it.
Really badly.
Yeah, to the point where we didn't want to play it anymore.
No.
Yeah, so...
It's not with us anymore.
Yeah,
it is
that
gone.
one has moved on.
Echoes of the Sundering. I have high hopes for this game. This is a prototype.
Yeah.
This one, Mike contacted me and said, you got to play this game.
Yeah.
And I went, okay. And I tried it. And yes, he's right. This is good. This is a story-based card game, which is really cool. So you have the whole story going on. Then there's going to be like the card stuff afterwards. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about this one.
That one seemed cool.
That seems
All right.
cool.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6. Mechs versus
Good Will
Minions.
Hunting, Tommy Boy, Star Trek, Wrath of Khan, must see from the list.
Oh my gosh. I didn't even write any of those down.
The fumble die made me wonder how much of a play tested outside of their company, seeing how bad it turned me off from buying the game. I feel really bad. Star Trek Strange New Worlds, that's what you've watched.
Strange New Worlds. That's one that I've watched.
You watched that one? No, you also watched the one with what's-her-name in it, too.
Well, I did watch the whole first season of Discovery.
Yeah.
And I started the second season, we stopped.
Which is too bad, because that got really good.
I know, it was too...
This is something that he and I don't have in common.
Yes.
He can just be like, oh, I watched the first 3 episodes of the second season, I didn't like it, so we're not watching anymore.
Exactly. Well,
Like-
we don't watch that often. Right. You watch much more often than we do. And so it's like if I'm using my very limited time to watch something, I better like that freaking thing. If I don't like it, done. I'm not watching it. So
do you ever watch repeats of stuff, or do you always watch new stuff?
Yeah. Well, okay, Lord of the Rings. But
well, no, I mean, not movies, just shows.
Oh. No, I've never rewatched
I don't either. I wasn't sure, because you always are watching the Great British Bake Off. I didn't know how many baking off.
There's 35 seasons of that or something. Yeah. So, you know.
No, man.
Yeah. Plus, that gives me new ideas for cooking, baking.
That's a really good idea.
Mechs versus Minions. Awesome. Never getting rid of it.
I got
Wish there
this.
was more scenarios.
I like it.
I love it. Programming. My kids love it. Looks great on the table. Shackleton Base. Still have that one and really enjoy that one. Played it competitively and solo. I definitely like the competitive much better than solo. But that's where you've got 3 of the 7 corporations and you're trying to do actions on the moon to benefit those corporations, and you can choose which ones you want to work with and which ones you don't as much. And it's so cool, all the different things and how it combines together. I really like that one. It's a Euro-based game. Horrified D&D. Got rid of that one so fast. It is the absolute worst. Horrified.
Yeah, there's lots of fun things they could have done with that, and it just did not.
Why would you make your special ability random? Why? That was... I was totally fine with rolling a d20 for certain actions. That's fine. But literally, you could be like, I'm going to do this really cool thing with my special ability. I'm going to roll. Oh, guess what? Failed. Or my special ability is I can move 2 spaces instead of being able to deal 3 damage or whatever it is. They just ruined it. It was so sad. Got rid of that so fast. Ascension Tactics Inferno. Got rid of that really fast as well. Did not love it. It was fine. It was a deck builder where you had minis on the board that you're moving around. Did not feel great for solo or competitively. Didn't love either one, so I got rid of that one. Heroes of Terrinoth is basically just a different version of Warhammer Quest the Adventure card game. It's all one-off scenarios.
You still have it.
Oh yeah, I still have it.
I don't have my copy.
With the playmat and everything. I love that one.
Playmat?
Yeah. It doesn't matter. I got it.
You got it.
And then last one I played, of course, is one of my top 2 games of all time.
Oh yeah, this
Lord of
one,
the Rings
Mage
and
Knight. Mage Knight's
I don't think I need to
that's
talk
the
about
one
that.
you can play in your kitchen.
Yes, I can.
You can't do that in the bathroom like Lord of the Rings.
No, that one.
Favorite games in the kitchen.
I do have
Mage Knight. Favorite game in the dining room.
ridiculous amounts of upgraded
Favorite game
stuff.
in the bedroom. Lord of the Rings. Maybe I should go there.
You know, you say this, it's funny, but Monica will always walk around the house. She goes, Colin, do you know how many rooms in this house have a board game or board game pieces in it somewhere?
Hilarious.
It's literally everywhere except for the bathrooms. I've kept the bathrooms clear.
Nice.
But
I'm proud of you.
The kids have some in their bedroom. I have one in our bedroom. I don't have any in our bedroom. I'm just kidding.
That's amazing.
But anyways, all right, hit me with my 3.
Oh, first let's go here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm convinced Star Trek Discovery is a comedy. I like it.
Oh.
Heroes of Sanctum, good game.
Ooh. Did I play that one this year? I don't think I played that one this year. I played that one last year. I ended up getting rid of it, but I did think it was cool. It's got that same Heroes of Terrinoth where you have enemies that are coming in, you're doing actions. It's cool. This is what you get for having kids. Less time. I mean, it's accurate.
Yeah, that's true.
Accurate. That's very true.
I love Mechs vs. Minions. I wish Riot would make more games, as Riftbound is great too.
Yes, I wish they would. I don't know why they haven't. Riftbound. I gotta look that one up. I've never played Riftbound. So
If you don't watch these 3 movies before Gen Con, I'll wear a t-shirt that says Tame Con.
Tame Cloyne.
Tame Cloyne.
You know what? I'm definitely not watching them now just because I want to see Tame Cloyne. I want to see that. All right, hit me, man.
Some Heroes of Terrinoth. Hey, awesome. Good to see you. Thanks for being
Thanks
here.
so much for joining. I love it's so good.
Favorite wallpaper, Lord of the Rings card game. That's right.
Favorite
That's about it.
Right,
And I have plenty of letters left of the shirt just in. That's right. She does. It's true. Rob and I'm in.
All right, hit me.
Rats busy making sort of money in Leagues of Legends. Oh,
which
that's right.
Which makes sense.
Response 2 to 4 players. Be careful. Spend
Nope. I'm crossing it off right now.
There you go,
I'm
there
not
you go.
into anything like that.
So it'd be wrong if I refer to the toilet as Hobbit hole. Probably.
That is funny though. That is funny.
There are 5 movies in July.
No.
Yes, because this is a good.
Oh my
July is
gosh,
always
you're
the
gonna kill me.
summer of movies, right?
Okay, summer movies.
Summer movies, right? These are the summer movies. First one. We're on one express elevator to hell, going down, right? That's the movie quote.
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
What in the
Because you haven't seen Aliens yet.
Oh, that's Aliens.
That's
Okay.
Aliens.
All right, I should
That's
have just
an
guessed it was
quote.
Aliens. Yeah,
That's
you're
Bill
supposed to
Paxton.
fix that for
That's
me.
Bill
by the way.
Paxton. I know I'm working on it. Okay,
You're supposed to fix that for me.
that's one of my negatives. I actually get negative one for that. Okay, let's see what we did with this one. Welcome to the party, pal.
I'm putting another 0.
0 for Die Hard. All right.
That's Die Hard?
That's Die Hard. He just gets done throwing one of the terrorists out the window and it lands on a police car because the police guy didn't believe that anything was going on in there. And so this is how he gets them involved in the...
I do actually want to watch Die Hard,
Die
but I
Hard's
have
good.
not watched that one.
Die Hard's good.
Okay, I'm 0 for 2 on this one.
That's okay. You'll get at least one of these.
Oh, really?
My name is Darth Vader. I come from planet Vulcan. It's an obscure quote from the movie. You would get it if I used other quotes. Guaranteed.
My name is Darth. I mean, it's obviously a parody movie, right? Because
It is not a parody.
well, my name is Darth Vader. It's not Darth Vader.
No, it's not.
I have no idea. I have no what is that
No
from?
idea.
No.
How about this quote? Hey, Chuck, this is your cousin Marvin Berry. You know that sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this. And then he hears himself playing Johnny Be Good.
Are you sure?
Marty McFly is playing Johnny Be Good on the... You've never seen Back to the Future?
This is the original Back to the
Original
Future?
Back to the Future.
That happens in the original Back to the Future?
This is when he convinces him, because remember she had a hots on him the whole time, on Marty McFly, and he's supposed to be for the dad. And so to convince the dad to go ask her out, he puts on his suit, the radiation suit, and goes in there with his Walkman with like Led Zeppelin or something. And he wakes him up from the bed, and he's waking up, and he goes, I am Darth Vader from the planet
and
Vulcan.
tells him to...
Yes. And he's
yes.
and he goes like, I have to go ask Lorraine out. Oh, really? Why? Well, this guy
this
Darth
alien?
Vader from the planet Vulcan. We should keep that to ourselves.
Okay, now I remember. I get a half point.
You get a
'cause I
half
have
point.
seen
Half
it.
point 'cause you've seen it.
Well, you know what? Monica had never seen it, so I made her watch it. So I definitely
I
have
knew
seen
you'd seen it. I didn't know
But
if you'd know the quote though.
I didn't remember that quote.
July 4th. Let's see if you get this one. You will not get this one. This is one of my
I
favorites.
think we've got to use death. No, I got nothing. No.
This is a movie called The Last Starfighter.
The Last Starfighter.
So basically, this guy on Earth wins a video game, and then these people come and pick him up because then he's going to be like he can fly the ships that are going to be able to save the planet from the evil people coming to fight them. And so he's like this but they sent the video game to the wrong place and went to like some truck stop in the middle of Blobo nowhere in America.
Yeah.
And so he's the only. So all of a sudden you see. But he gets there and he gets in the ship and it's the same controls as from the video game. So it's kind of cool. And he meets all these people from this planets, and then he has. So it's a fun 80s movie. It's a good one.
It's called
Last Starfighter.
Last Starfighter.
Last Starfighter. Last one. I think this is the one. I can't remember which one I put. I either put the top one you're gonna know or the bottom one you're gonna know. I can't remember. Oh, this one you might know.
Oh, I just know that every man I kill, the farther away from home I feel. Oh, come on. Well, I know that's Tom Hanks.
That is Tom
Yes.
Hanks. That's no points.
Come on, why isn't that any point?
You don't get any points for knowing an actor. I can just put a picture of an actor up there and be like, oh, that's Tom Hanks.
Well, that's still, I mean, I know almost Zippo to Hippo actors and actresses. This one is Saving Private Ryan. I've never seen it.
But you got the movie. That's half points. Half points.
Okay. So that gave me 1 point for July out of 5.
First one's Aliens. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, that was good. Game over, man. Game over. I could have used that quote too.
Well, I would have known then that was Aliens.
It's the best Christmas movie is Die Hard.
Die Hard. I know, and I haven't seen it.
So watch it during Christmas.
Yeah.
Hello, McFly. Yeah, that's some other
Okay.
quotes I could have used. It's not. it's not obscure. It's famous for that from that movie. This is true.
I'm
It
Darth
is true.
Vader. I didn't know it.
All these are must-sees. Yes, this is true. This is true.
I have
July was a
actually
big
seen
one.
one.
I love the last. Yeah, a lot of people love the last Starfighter. It's a good movie. You're supposed to watch all 3 Back to the Future movies at the same time on 3 TVs.
That would be hilarious.
I don't even know how you do it. They did. Remember in number 2, he actually goes like he walks in and goes, "Show me channel 6, 9, 311, 216, and 42," and boom, 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 boom. They'll show up. They're not the right numbers, but like it was kind of interesting to do that. Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, I got that one. Yep. Death Blossom sounds like an appetizer for Outback.
That is true. That is true.
Amazing.
Saving Clayton.
That was so good, Mike.
Oh, greetings, Starfighter. You've been recruited by the Star League to defend the frontier against Azure in the Kodan Armada. That is what the video game says every time you start the
Oh,
video
seriously?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he even says something like, "Okay, I'm recruited by the Star League." He sits in this chair, it's like, get ready to go. It's like, "Yep, I got this."
That's awesome.
All right, we're going in August.
August.
August, we must. Oh, this is what
I was gone.
when we were. You
I
were
was
on.
gone to
You were on
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. So you only did 4 games. I did
Yep.
2, and I was here and had no reason not to.
No,
Alright.
you did all those things for us. Remember? People ask you.
Oh,
for,
that's right. I had
remember
like I had to do like 3 just random things for people.
Paul's like, hey, I need a video.
Paul, I did a
this."
video. Hey, another. Oh yeah, that was pretty hilarious. I was
Yes.
like, oh gosh, I got to do stuff. I was like,
And I was not here. So
no,
sorry
so I
about that.
did your stuff for you. All right, I did Kingdoms Forlorn, which was another one of my games that I was really excited
Yes.
for this year, and it's really awesome.
And you still have it.
I still have this game. It is not going anywhere. It's made by Into the Unknown Studios, so you're talking about. I've actually come to determine that I think Into the Unknown Studios makes the most epically long campaign games that are out there. I don't think there's much that does more than this.
No.
Because it's not, and being long isn't bad for this because they have such epic things that happen. The first one, and they're boss battlers. So it's just a matter of how they read, and they have a third one coming out that also is a boss battler,
That's
but how
the
you
Normandy,
get to
right?
their boss is always different in each of these
Is that
games.
a Normandy? Is that
Yeah,
actually, yeah.
it's Normandy. So that's the cool thing about it. Like in Aeon Trespass Odyssey, you're on the boat, the Odyssey, and you're moving. Is it the Odyssey or something on the Argo? The Argo. You're on the Argo and you're moving around, and then eventually a boss battle happens. This one, you're exploring the cities and learning things about the city, and then you have a boss battle. And normally you're going to be doing more of a dungeon crawler concept, and you're going to be fighting a boss battle. So they all have the core boss battle system, but I like how they make it different. Then Middara, that's just super good.
Yeah, especially when he killed on turn 1, right?
I'm going to make him play.
We are
We're
going
going to
to
do one of the
of our
bounties.
off-
I think
one of
one
our-
off bounties.
When I get a Monday off, and
Yeah.
he never works on a Monday because he's allergic to work on Mondays. We are going to do a one-off Middara. I
So
need to do
Middara
another one.
is my top campaign game I want
Yeah.
to finish. So it's amazing. I love Middara. Super good. If you haven't played, I think it's on my list every year. So
Yeah.
if you need to know about it, go check it out. Let's see what we got here. We were in Iceland. Oh, we were in
Yeah.
Iceland in August. Are we in Iceland? I thought it was
I
July.
thought you were in June. It doesn't matter.
Kingdoms One is a lifetime game, just like yes, 100%. Yes, that's exactly right. Team hit and miss is Colin or Team Miss.
Is Colin on Team Mitch?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Colin's on Team
I'm
Mitch.
definitely Team Mitch. Team
It
Mitch.
looks very cool from Aeon Trespass Odyssey, but boy, do I just don't have the time dedicated to learn to play the game. That's the thing. The good news about them is usually when it comes to the boss fights, they're usually very similar. It's just a matter of how to get there and the rules that are associated
Brian,
with that.
I was already on my own. Thank you very much. I was already on my own, but I totally appreciate your support. So thank you.
What do you got in
I need
August
it.
there?
Okay, August I just played 4. Frosthaven. I want to play more of it. I loved it. I almost got Baron to play it with me on the channel, and then it fell through. Remember we were
that's
going to do
right.
it?
We were gonna do
then
it.
we ended up not, which is okay for
Yeah.
right now, but I'm absolutely just going to play it. I played through all of Gloomhaven. I'm going to play through Frosthaven. It's not going anywhere. Terrorscape. Now this one has
Normally we don't have the same game, but I actually still have my Frosthaven too.
Yeah, well, it's because that
good.
one's really hard to reset.
Terrorscape.
Terrorscape, I absolutely love it. My wife does not at all. Zippo amount likes it. And PJ, the guy who does a lot of the painting of the minis that I have, he loves horror games.
Genre.
And so I ended up just sending him, although I love that game, I just don't play it enough.
Yeah.
And I had everything. And so
It's
I
hard
said,
to
you know
keep
what?
at a game if you don't have people that are going to play
Yeah,
it.
and it was big, and it's like, you know what, PJ, you are awesome. Have it. So PJ's got Terrorscape from me. I miss it, but I just didn't play it a ton, and playing it solo is not fun. It's not a solo game. So, yeah, it's good though. Doom Pilgrim, it was fine. It was kind of random. I got rid of that one pretty quick, but it was fun to at least play it. And then my game of the year was Lord of the Rings: Fate of the Fellowship.
This is the pandemic.
I did not anticipate liking it so much.
That's pretty awesome.
I really enjoyed it. I played it literally the day before we went on our 2-week vacation from Yellowstone, going to Yellowstone. And then I came back and I got to play it more and actually play it versus just learning enough to do the playthrough, and it was phenomenal. I keep coming back to it. It's tense and tight every time. There's so many different quests, so many different characters, so many different combinations, and it has the same feel of Lord of the Rings, because you always have Frodo trying to get to Mount Doom, but the other quests make it feel so different every time you play, and every time it has come down to that final dice roll. So good. My biggest thing about this one is I've actually only won it solo. Every time I play with other people, I've lost.
Yeah, we got dead.
So we got dead. But yeah, I really like that one.
That's good stuff.
All right, hit me for Onyx.
Midara's a great game. I would love it more if I was dice rolling wasn't as bad as Raiders.
Yes.
That's true. I've tried to help you with some answers. If you cheat, just read the chat.
Oh, thank you, Mike. I'm not cheating. I'm trying to do
I
this.
blame you, Baron. I bought Middara today. The Saving Grace on sale for Boxing Day. Good. That'd be awesome. I hope you enjoyed. That's going to be another long, epic extravaganza. I love. I mean,
he got KDM too, didn't he? Aline, I hope you're retired or you got time, because both of those are not short.
Couldn't commit to it solo. That's true. It's a long game.
4 huge characters, lots of things. Yeah.
Interestingly enough, if you watch my campaign, we're down a character.
You only have 3?
Nope, I have a new character.
Oh, you've got, okay.
So now you start with those 4, but other things join and things go in and out.
That's cool.
The Haven games.
Haven games. I can totally understand that's a digital. That's part of the thing. I've thought about that, because they do have them digitally. Yes.
And the Act 2 and 3 are coming. This is just Act 1 so far. Actually, I have no interest in Fate, but then got to play with friends' copy and was blown away how much I enjoyed it.
Fate of the Fellowship.
Yep. Fate of the Fellowship.
That's awesome.
I'm going to consider cheating.
Joe, no, I'm not going to.
All right, where are we? August?
Plus, when you guys comment, it's almost 30 to 45 seconds after we've done it. So you guys got to comment a lot faster. Like, respond before he even puts it out there.
Randy, here's August. I think August was my hardest one. So I don't know if you're going to get any of these. We'll see.
I'm not.
I couldn't remember if it was August or was it September. It was either August or September. Let's see what we get. Oh, yeah, you're not going to get this one. This is one of my favorite movies. They used to call this the Hammer.
They used to call it. Okay, I don't know that at all.
No, you don't know that.
What is that?
But it's a PG sci-fi movie called The Abyss.
Yeah, The Abyss. Haven't heard of that one.
That's
a
really
fat zero.
It's basically underwater, and they're on a mining thing, and something happens bad, and they meet these. And it's almost like a close kind of the third kind, where the aliens are actually good.
Oh,
kind of
that's
thing.
cool.
Yeah. So
I always love that. What is it called? The Abyss.
The Abyss. Second one. Let's see what we got here.
I'm ready.
Oh, you're not gonna get this one either. They're going to be sex, drugs, rock and roll, chips, dips, chains, whips. Yeah.
Okay, that hair is insane.
I know. It's an
all
80s
I
movie,
can see. That's all I can see is the hair.
Yeah. This is weird science. This is where the two guys try to create, use this computer to create something, and they create basically a woman, and then this woman is supposed to is kind of really smart and stuff like this.
Yeah.
And it's I don't even remember how
weird science.
Weird. Don't watch this.
I'm not watching that one.
Don't even watch
that's a big
that
fat
one.
zero.
Like I said, it was a hard reach for some of the ones in August.
Okay.
Remember right? Oh yeah, here's one.
I see dead people. That is The Sixth Sense.
It is.
Never saw that.
Never saw it, but you're gonna get half a point for that.
Get a half a point.
I knew you were gonna get a half point for Sixth Sense. Right?
Okay, boy. That is one of my almost worst. I've got only January has a 0.
That was gonna be a rough month.
That was
there
a
was
rough
a month.
Okay.
Not much I could pull from. The Steam games are great. I would recommend you want to play your Haven boxes.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
The admin of Haven games are part of an addiction to them. It is weird. I also focus on much.
Oh,
on
you can't. Yeah. Sometimes it is harder to play. I understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Much rather watch physical games in video games in videos over the digital version of the same game. I have that same problem.
Yeah, I don't ever watch anyone play. So
but
if anyone does it on tabletop,
board game is fun.
What is the Abyss?
There's an Abyss, the board game.
Yeah, you gotta look that up, man.
Better look that up. Thanks, Dale. I'll check that. Abyss is great. Ed Harris, phenomenal. Yes, Ed Harris in that movie, super good. Retiring in 17 days.
That's awesome. Congrats.
In 17 days, it'll be awesome.
17 days, 17 years.
It's a classic. I just haven't seen it in a long time. It's been a long time since I've seen that one, and just finished my new game room.
Oh my
Perfect.
gosh,
Look at this.
You are ready.
Jeez, this is amazing.
Are ready.
Since there are 40-second delay, will now be predict that the next 3 movies from the
I've seen Ferris Bueller's Days Off. Haven't seen it. Oh, I've seen The Princess Bride.
Right.
I've seen 2 out of the 3 of those.
He's predicting what I'm going to put up there.
Yeah.
I don't watch people play video games. I do love watching people play board games, obviously.
Yeah. Otherwise,
I'm kind of the same way. I'm not about the movie. Something. Oh. Okay. Something to Abyss. The Abyss is a board game. All right. Abyss board game is then. There you go. Okay. So September. How'd we do?
All right. You got.
I almost played as many as you.
Almost.
First we did Dante Inferno. I still have that game. We played the first two. That was probably one of the funniest streams. That's the other thing I haven't gotten a chance to do is our funniest moments this year.
We do
Half
need
of them are going to be from that stream alone.
Oh my gosh, that
was
insane.
brutal. That was so amazing. It was like reading 50 Shades of Grey to the people in the audience.
Oh my gosh.
It was so bad. Okay, Dante Inferno. This is the 9 Circles of Hell. You're going through them, but you're not, and it's kind of in the context of the Divine Comedy. I think it's the name of the book. But one thing I like about it is there's 9 missions. Yep. Which I think is cool. It's not like a campaign game, and it's a boss battle. So you have 9 boss battles. But I like the fact that it kind of almost had the Oathsworn feel, where you have the one part story, and depending on how the story ended, that's how the boss battle ended. And I like it more because it actually not just okay, you fight the boss. It's there can be different ways you have to deal with the boss because of the way you did the story part. I think that's cool. I don't think it's coming back to the channel, but I might. But Robin showed interest in it. We might play that together. Ruinborn.
That was
I hate you, Steve.
a prototype.
I hate you, Steve. If he's still here, I still hate him.
You loved that one.
No, there is nothing to love about the game. I think it has, for some people to be great. It was not great for me. I do not like, I'm not, first off, a big fan of completely not knowing, like it's a 100% random dungeon. And I have a hard time with that. And it's not, maybe it's just for this one that I did, but because it took long to set up. Because it put down all these little tiles all over the place. Yeah, didn't like it. There's the guys.
There are better games out there.
Way better games.
Yeah.
Invincible the card game is a way better game.
Yeah, that is a way better game.
This is super good. This
Especially when you set up your turn order cards right.
I set up the turn
Not
order
the
cards the way it's supposed to be done. If you want to lose,
You removed all of the three
because
of
I
them.
misread and
Not just
understood the
discard
rule.
them, remove them.
You can read an entire rule book, and if you miss one line or misread one line, apparently it changes the entire game.
Yep, that sounds accurate. I mean,
So this is in the same vein as Anne's End, or was it the
Astronite?
Astronite, thank you. And it's a deck builder from the market, stuff like this, fighting.
got the variable market versus a stagnant
market,
market,
correct.
which is cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love the fact that it's invincible, and I love the fact there's a lot of content already made
There's
for it.
so much stuff coming out for Invincible now.
Yeah,
There's
I'm a big
Invincible
fan.
Tiny Epics.
Yep.
There's that Invincible. There's the Invincible, the board game where you're drawing tokens from a bag.
Yep.
I wish that would get expansions. I love that game.
Boom.
All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 games.
5.
Legendary Encounters Firefly. Absolutely love it.
Have you played this before?
Yeah.
Okay, so you just bring it back.
That is
Here.
literally, well, not on the channel,
Right.
on this channel. I played it on One Stop back in when I first started that channel. It's like my 4th or 5th game I played on the channel. I loved the Firefly series. Monica and I actually watched the series and then played the game.
And you haven't seen the movie yet, though, have you?
We have not seen
Okay.
the movie, but have you seen the? Okay, all
I've
right.
seen everything.
Oh, you have seen everything.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So I actually know those references, maybe.
Okay, so if if you like sci-fi, you've seen Firefly. That's just the rules. It's one of the rules of sci-fi.
It's seen
Yeah,
Firefly?
you've seen Firefly.
Okay. All right. Actually, you could talk about this one too. Exodus: Rise of the Corruption. Remember we played that one together? That was one of the best live streams we've had too, where we had our 2 ships, and I was the healing ship.
Oh,
And you
yes, that was so good.
I
And then
cheated
you
at the end to make you die.
You cheated to kill me.
That was
So
so
my
good.
co-op, you cheated to kill me. I feel like I should break this over sin.
Totally worth it. It was the
Because I was sitting there
best.
going like, we didn't know. No, it's cocked. It's not cocked. Yes, cocked. You got to roll that again.
Let's
You got to
re-roll
roll the lowest number possible.
No, it was misses. 'Cause every time you
Oh, yeah,
miss,
missed.
But I really enjoyed that
That's
game.
a fun one.
You've got these avatars chasing you, and you're trying to go and get keys. And they've done lots of updates to it. It's a 2nd edition. I would really recommend, if you like the first one, this one is much better in my opinion. And he's already doing a ton of things to make it even better from what he sent me. So yeah, that one's really good. That was a prototype. Path of Civilization. This is a competitive or solo game. I still have it. I really like it, especially competitive, because it is a kind of a drafting-ish game where you're going to be drafting stuff from the table. You're going to be you have different phases, and you can buy technologies that then upgrade into kind of all compounds against itself. It makes me feel a little bit like a lighter version of Seven Wonders. But really fun, and it's all simultaneous play, and I love that, especially in competitive games. 20 Strong, the Tanglewood series.
You just did a playthrough.
Well, yeah, that's what I did in September. I did it in September. It was 3 hours long because it was basically 3 games in one that I did.
Wow.
I did all 3 of them. Did a lot of things wrong because I played it was too long recording. I think that took me almost 6.5 hours to record, but worth it. It was fun. I really like that system where you've got dice with different tiers of successes on them. And so you have to choose every time you're resolving a test which dice to use, but then they become exhausted, and you only get certain ones back. And then you're kind of rinsing and repeating that while gaining upgrades and then trying to go and defeat a boss. It depends on which of the Tanglewood series that you're playing against. I did all three. My favorite one was the red one, where it felt like a roguelite because you had options of where to go. I can go here and fight a boss. I can go here and get an upgrade. Or I can go here and you move up, but then sometimes the cards got flipped to the dark side and so they were harder on the other side. Then you went and fought the big bad wolf. So yeah, it was based on Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. Really cool. The 20-strong series has
There's a lot of different things you can do.
9 different ones now, 8 or 9 different ones, so you can kind of pick and choose which ones. There's too many bones. Cool. There's a Hoplomachus Victorum, which I really want to do. Yeah, so really cool. The last one in September was Rove. Rove, I really like.
I want to play more of this.
Yeah, it is similar to Gloomhaven in a way in that it's tactical combat on a board, but you have skills that are laying out on the table that are double-sided. Yeah. And every time you use one, you flip it over to the other side. So there's all these choices of which ones to use. You've got standard actions on your player board that eventually can get leveled up. Your character can actually change. So unlike with Gloomhaven where you retire and you pick a whole new character, it's this one, your character will evolve into either one or another different types. And so then you go through the story. It's got 25 missions, and it's got this really cool branching path thing where it's like, hey, you want to do these 5 missions? After those 5, then you got to choose. You want to go 6 through 10 or 11 through 15? Oh, okay. And so it's got a really cool, you can very, very much have a different experience if you played it more than one time. Awesome. Definitely keeping that one.
Well, you better do well with the quiz in September since
I'll do my best.
Okay.
But yeah, Rove, definitely keeping it.
That's the game he kept. It's like half the basement.
Wait, which
Dante's Inferno.
I know. Yes.
Huge.
It is ginormous.
I like Steve.
I like Steve.
Will you be making more videos on Dragon Eclipse? I just finished their Scenario 1 video and I'm craving more.
Freaking love the game. The problem
but your wife and you are playing.
My wife and I, and it's really hard to, I can't do 2 campaigns at one time.
That's an old video.
I love the game. The only reason I haven't done more. The only reason I haven't done more is
maybe
because
get another copy.
What I need is just the cards.
Oh yeah.
That's what I need because I got all these painted minis. Yeah. I just need the cards. I'm gonna think about how I can do that.
Apparently, I am no spring chicken anymore. Time for some Z.
Oh, I'm sorry, Elaine. Thank you.
Have a wonderful time, Elaine.
Appreciate you coming.
Congratulations.
Get some rest. 17 days.
17 days. 17 days, they can last 17 hours. They're going to come in here just like they did before. They're going to come in here, they're going to kill us. That's from Aliens.
Okay, I don't know.
17 days? Hey, man, I don't mean to rain on your parade. We're going to last 17 hours.
Okay.
He finds out after they found out that that's how long it would
take for them to come in.
Rescued.
Okay, got it.
It's kind of funny. 17 days. It's been an hour since last Mithra. This is true. This is true. Just do the roguelite mode for Dragon.
I was going to, Mike, but you have to open up all of the booster packs.
Oh, do you? That's not.
I don't want to open up all the booster packs. It's fun to open those with Monica. That's
what are we on? September?
That's the reason I haven't. Yeah.
September, we have 3.
September.
Okay. You're going to get one of these. 100%.
Whenever you do that, 100%. I get stressed out.
If you can't get this, then you're done.
Oh, Princess Bride.
There you go.
As you wish. That's a 1 because I've seen that.
Yep.
I showed that to Monica.
That's good.
Right. Next one. What's in the box? Hey, that's Brad Pitt. No,
yep, you get no points for that, but that is Brad Pitt.
He's got punched in the face. That's that punch box or something. Or,
punch box?
No, what is it called? Jump box. Is it something about a box or no?
No.
Because it's boxing?
No, it has nothing to do with boxes.
Dang it. Okay, I got no idea.
This is 7.
Oh, I've never seen 7.
It's about the 7 deadly sins. It is an R-rated movie. So I didn't think
no wonder.
But it's a really famous quote that everybody says. What's in the box? What's in the box?
Not everybody. Yes, I don't say it, so how do you not everybody.
Robin always says that when
it's not everybody. Yeah, I don't say it.
When a new box shows up, she's like, "What's in the box?" Because a new board game comes.
Well, I mean, Monica says that too, but for a different reason. It's not from a movie. It's because she's like, "What's in the box?"
So, all right, ready? Last one for you.
Hope is a dangerous thing. Hope can drive a man insane. Oh, that is... Are they in a prison? Are they in a prison right there?
Why am I going to give you hints?
Oh, come on! Is that... I don't know. It's on... I don't think I've seen it.
You don't think you've seen it?
No. What is it?
It is Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, I haven't seen Shawshank.
Okay, I haven't seen Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
What were you thinking it might be?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know. Okay. But Shawshank Redemption, definitely haven't seen that. That's a big fat 1 for September.
Now I'm intrigued for Rove when you compare it to Gloomhaven.
Oh, yes. It is very similar.
It was made by the people that did Red Skies or something, Red something, the Red Crimson.
Oh, Crimson Scales.
Yeah.
It's the designer is the same as the people who did Crimson Scales.
That's right. Forgot about that. But
Quick update on my score. I've got
score.
1, 2, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6, 7, 8.
No,
8
7 is
and a
not a
half,
Colin movie.
9.5. I'm at 9.5, dude.
See, I should have gone a little more intense. I don't think anyone has done a video on the PvP mode of Dragon Eclipse.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I've never tried the PvP.
You're trying to help with Shawshank Redemption. It's true. I said every time a game comes to the door. What's in the box?
No clues.
No clues.
No
You get
clues.
no clues. Exactly. Shawshank. So everybody's getting helping you out here. The game being played good with 2 people, or is it better
I personally
solo?
think it's slightly better solo because every time you have an encounter, you can choose between your 2 dragons or whatever to use. When you play 2-player, you're only going to bring 2 of the mistlings. I have to remember the name. Mistlings, and you have to use them. And sometimes one might be weak to one of the other ones. And the fun part about the game when you're playing solo is you can go, oh, I'm weak on that type of element, so I'm going to bring in this other one. But when you play 2-player, you always have to play with them. So when we play, but Monica and I love playing it together. And what you do then is, so let's say I was weak, sometimes I would move kind of away from the enemy so she could come in, and then I might come in from the behind. Anyways, it is super fun though. And this is Monica. Yeah, I think it's a blast, especially if you want to enjoy the story with someone. However, I don't play anything. Yeah, that's Monica. She doesn't play anything solo. But she really loves it. I love it.
Don't like it. Don't think it'll shine as well
with co-op. Yeah, see, so it all kind of depends. But if Monica and I love it 2-player. So Mike's wrong. Suck it, Mike.
That's right.
That's my goal. Every time you're on your mic, I'm going to say, I think that was literally the best thing that ever happened on YouTube
It's gonna be
when he said that to you and you go, I don't think I've
never been
ever
told
had a
by a
YouTube
content
streamer
creator,
tell me to
YouTuber
suck it
to
before.
suck it.
And I was like, yeah, that's
one of the greatest
typical.
quotes of this year. Oh, October is huge for me.
October is huge.
These are 3 big, awesome games. These are
October was
all
amazing
great.
for
These
you.
are actually really good games. First one I play is Below the Asylum,
I
Awakened
played
Realms,
2 of
new
the 3
one.
of them with you too.
Yeah, and Below the Asylum is good. I'm excited for Below the Asylum.
It's
I
so
think
much
it's
fun
really
with
neat.
you on that one.
It's gonna be one of those hard games.
And we love hard games.
We do.
The more you die, the more we just want to replay it.
Right.
That's part of the thing.
And the thing is, when you play them and you want to come back and play it again, then you know you've got that good game.
Exactly.
That's the deal.
Well, in some games, so here's the difference. A campaign game, I'm okay if you win a lot in a campaign game because you want to keep moving
wanna
forward.
keep moving forward.
But for that one-off game, Cthulhu Death May Die, Below the Asylum, I love when you are closer and you even aren't even close and you die and you just want to replay and be like, okay, I'm going to try something different. I'm going to do something different here.
And I like to at least know that I had a chance. That's the other thing. I don't want to be so hard where it's like, okay, I can only do it if I do exactly this one.
Grim Coven gave you, the original Grim Coven gave you 1 turn. So that didn't work. But now, I'll let you talk about it. I'm sorry.
So then we have Grim Coven was another one I played this year. Grim Coven was my actually sleeper hit of the year. I put it because the only reason it's sleeper hit, not because it didn't do well, it's because I thought it was going to be if they kept it going the way it was when the prototype came, I was like, there's no way this is going to go because every place I saw died by turn 2.
He almost sold it without it. He was like, I can unbox it, and then I don't know, man, I'm just gonna get rid of it. And you're like, you know what? I'll just give it a shot. And then
I'm so glad I did.
He's done 2 playthroughs of this one.
3.
3. Wait, you've done 3?
2 for myself and 1 with you.
Oh, that I meant on the channel. So but 2 on here.
And I love the fact that they have like little story things you can do for your characters. I love the fact that they have that there's the amount of content you get in the game is perfect too for what you're doing. And I think that's great.
Dice placement, kind of a boss battler.
It is a boss battler.
Yeah, would you call it a boss battler? Yeah.
And Berserk. I think this is going to be fun. This is an IP that I'm a big fan of, but I actually don't know.
Never heard of it.
I know. It's a very, very R-rated anime.
Well, no one.
No, you would have never watched this. I actually had to watch some of it to get ready for the game because the part that they're doing in the game I hadn't seen because I only watched the original Berserk from like 1989 or 99 or something, right? So it's super old. But Berserk is going to be super cool. I think it's going to be a fun game, and I can hardly wait for that one to come out too.
You just called us super old when you said that was 1999, which is super old.
The first anime.
I know, but I'm saying 1999 isn't that old.
Well, but it is compared to the stuff that just came out recently.
That's true.
Eat it.
All right. October. Unsettled. One of my favorites. Love it. Love exploring different planets.
Yes.
I love those survival type games. And it's basically Robinson Crusoe in space.
Yes.
Right? I mean, that's kind of...
Unsettled is amazing.
Yeah. Storyfold. Really enjoy it. It is going to only get 1 play and then I'm going to get rid of it. But I still really like the game. I like how it works. Unless you're Derek and you stink at rolling D10s.
D8s.
D8s.
I was hoping to play this with Bennett, but he really didn't find much interest in it, so maybe Robin and I'll play it.
Yeah, but it's super fun. It's got this river of actions, and as you do an action, then it goes down. So if you've played Arc Nova, it's got that same kind of Arc Nova thing where actions are going to be moving around, but then you've got creatures that come in and they push
your
stuff around. So yeah, that's Storyfold. Baseball Highlights 2045. I loved this game. I still love this game. It's baseball. Whenever it's baseball season, I love pulling that one out and playing it. It's quick. Your card will play something for defense and offense, which is cool. And so you're just going back and forth. And it's a deck builder. If you like baseball or you like the idea of deck building where it's a replacement deck builder, so your deck will only be 15 cards ever. Every time you buy one, you have to retire one. So you get rid of bad cards and get new ones, and you see them right away. I always love that. I don't understand why more deck builders don't do that.
Right.
Why would you not do that? I get cool cards. I want to see them right away, and I want to get rid of my bad ones. I love it.
He's talking to you, Harry, part of the deck building.
Yes. Honor's End. This is a preview. I don't do many previews.
No, you
as
don't.
you can see, Barrett does all the previews for our channel because I'm previewless. Honor's End was a preview, and my kids and I love this. And actually, Monica really likes this one. You only get one action. It's also a deck builder, kind of. You only get one action, but so many of your cards will trigger to give you extra actions, and you're completing objectives, not objectives, but you're trying to defeat a single level 1 boss, then a level 2, and then a level 3, and there's a little story that goes along with it. And you can just do a lot of really cool things with your cards. You can cooperate with each other a ton. It is super fun. I'm really excited to see the final version of that game, Honor's End. I backed it. I like it. The Great Commission. This one was sent to us by Paul, the guy who designed it. It is a card-based game based upon the Bible, which is kind of cool. And you get a certain amount of apostles, and you can do different actions with them to help you try and clear out all these bad cards before you run out of time. And it's a strategic card game because there's lots of things of I can trigger this card to do this thing, to do that thing. And so if you really enjoy that type of system and you want something that's more faith-based, that one I would definitely recommend. That's the Great Commission. Nice. And that's October.
The only one, I think the other one I played was, what was the Angels one? What was that Angel one?
Deliverance.
Yeah.
That was Deliverance. Too. Yeah, that was good.
Nope, I like winning. Oh, Robin's not going to play games that are hard.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Below sounds like Nemesis, but you only unintentionally get each other killed. That's right.
Yes, instead of on purpose. Yes.
That's right. Something about Eric Rome's really perfected games that are super hard, but you always feel like you can win, right?
Yes.
The game Retaliation, Weekend Friends last night. Nice.
Turn, so awesome.
So close to winning, yet so far away, though I had a loss anyway because infection is beyond.
You never worry about infections till the end.
No, don't worry about that till the end. Me and my son are almost finishing up Kinfire Nights.
Yes.
Fall. And after watching Dragon Eclipse video,
oh yeah, especially if you're playing with your son,
yeah,
it'll be great. It'll be great.
Good stuff. Berserk is a major influence on Kingdom Death Monster. Yes, this is true.
Hence the reason I don't know it. Yeah.
Oh, Berserk isn't R-rated. It's basically got an AO rating. Terrible animation, but man, I had to keep watching to see how much worse it could get. Yeah, it was super bloody. It was like, yeah, dismembering limbs. I have nothing but campaign games: Sword and Sorcery, Middara, Descent, Middara, Oathsworn, Nice Fairing Guard, Middara, Ice of Fairing Guard, Middara, League of Dungeoneers, Middara. See a theme here.
See a theme there? Yeah, fantasy campaign games.
Love it. Sounds like a blast. I think he'll enjoy it if you were done to two.
That's my wife.
Campaign.
Yeah. Okay.
Having 9 or 12.
Yeah, we're thinking of having my 2 sons play it. My 2 older sons.
Pretty good. He's 10, so we're on the same ballpark. Oh, perfect.
Totally be able to do it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Where are we? October?
Hit me on those 3 in October. Dude, we only have November and December.
I know. Ready? You're going to get at least 1 or 2 more of these.
Oh, stop.
Guaranteed.
Stop. Don't say that.
This is my boomstick. That's you're not going to get.
Looks like there's medieval people in the background.
There are medieval people in the background.
It must be some sort of time traveling one.
It is time traveling.
What is it?
It is called Evil Dead Army of Darkness.
Okay, that's a big 0.
But
never even heard of that one.
This is it's a Sam Raimi movie. He's the same guy who directed all the Spider-Man movies.
Oh,
all the Spider-Man movies. He also did the latest Doctor Strange movie. That is
all these things I haven't seen.
No, really?
No, I haven't seen the
Spider-Man movies.
I didn't. Well, you said the old ones.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Tobey
maybe
Maguire?
did. Tony Maguire.
Toby.
Yeah, see, I don't know.
Oh,
no.
boy. Okay.
I'll just let myself out now.
Stop calling me Warren. My name isn't freaking Warren. This one you're not going to get.
Okay,
This is an old movie for me. This was a fun one. This was called Empire Records. It has a lot of really big name actors in it. It's about a record store that's going under because sadly the person who was supposed to deposit the money decided to go gamble it and hope to double it.
And it didn't work.
Didn't work out.
Okay.
So then basically they try to figure out a way to save the record store. And this is a record store. So
gosh. That's from a while ago, man.
So there are some record stores out there, but yeah, it's
kind of out there on accident, and they're fronts for something else.
It also is the best version of Sugar High you're ever going to hear played.
Okay, good to know.
Yes. Okay. Last one. Everything is a copy of a copy of a copy.
Wow, all zeros.
Okay, funny enough, you almost got this one when you saw him say, "What's in the box?" This is Fight Club.
Oh, this is Fight Club.
This is from Fight Club.
That's what Fight Club and not Fight Box.
Now, you know how hard
it
was to find a quote from Fight Club? Because every quote out there was, the first rule of Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club.
Oh, and it's Fight.
And it's
got his name on there.
I was actually, my favorite line in it that I was trying to find, I could not find the quote, was, no, you work 3 jobs because you're an insomniac.
Okay.
And it's when he's talking to himself kind of back and forth.
Oh, really? Okay.
And he says that to himself, which is kind of funny.
Is he kind of a, I don't know anything about the story.
Well, he's an insomniac, and it's such a hard movie to explain because basically he and Brad Pitt get together and create a fight club together. Well, actually, in reality, they actually are one and the same. And so near the end, he's actually sitting there talking to Brad Pitt, and he's like, dude, what are you talking about? You work in the movie theater. He goes, no, you work 3 jobs because you're an insomniac. He points right at him.
Oh, interesting. So they're actually the same
They're
person,
kind of the same
but
thing.
But they don't know that?
Right, because he's kind of got this whole dealy going on. It's a super good movie.
Okay. Right.
Super good movie.
Totally not a me movie, though, because it's rated R.
But it's not rated R because of anything that's really bad. It would be language would be the only thing. Sure, there's Fight Club, but Fight Club is basically a boxing ring.
Yeah.
I mean, you can watch boxing. It's not like somebody's shooting somebody's arm off or something like that, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, that's our.
No, thank you for telling me. All right.
Fight Club's good. I like Fight Club.
We only got 2 months left.
Did I mention Middara? You might have. You might have mentioned Middara. I think you've actually forgotten Middara. That's about it. Evil Dead. Yep. There's 3 of them. Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, and Evil Dead Army of Darkness. And that's the Army of Darkness when he goes actually back in the medieval times. By that time, he's already got a chainsaw for a hand, and he's got the shot-off shotgun pulling out of the back.
Oh my gosh!
It's so good. Bruce Campbell's amazing. Colin, do you hate watching movies?
No, I just don't watch a lot of movies.
Empire Records, another classic. See, Dan's coming in and save me.
It's all about time.
Best movies ever made. Fight Club.
Yeah, well, it seems cool.
It is a really good movie.
Yeah.
Shadows of Brimstone content.
2026, more Shadows of Brimstone.
It's coming.
Content.
It's coming. All right, November.
Actually, I have the original Shadows.
You
of Brimstone.
do.
I would probably play that.
You do. No,
right.
Colin, I'm not watching boxing. He flinches every time. Just about anything else is better than
I hate boxing, man. Every time, I'm like, oh, dude, his face, nose. Oh.
Meatloaf actually is in Fight Club.
Oh, really?
Singer. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
He was also in, Meatloaf was also in the Spice Girls movie.
Really?
He was the bus driver.
Oh, my God.
I don't know why I know that.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't wait to hear you.
Because my roommates was a huge Spice Girl fan. That's why I know that.
Oh, really?
Oh, this was November.
Roommate.
I didn't do a lot in November.
No, you or December. I've got only 2 there. Is that right?
Yeah, November. November and December were rough. November, I think one of my struggles in November is I was trying to get this prototype done, and it was so hard.
You want to talk about it?
Blood and Skulls, The Crucible. I tried to do this playthrough. First off, the art, I couldn't get over the guy with his abs of steel. He had this like 9 abs, like he had a 24-pack hanging out.
And then your favorite part was, what's his armor? He's got no
armor. He's got abs. That's what he's got.
The abs, the bullets will just bounce off of him, right? Or whatever.
I'm gonna get you with my spider bite and sword. So it was awesome. But anyway, so Blood and Skulls, The Crucible. I did a playthrough of it to help with a Kickstarter because it sounded really cool, and it actually has some merit to it. The problem is it fell flat in its delivery of the actual game. The story behind it, and the concept of how you use your character was kind of cool, but the game itself wasn't good. So they did contact me. They are reworking it from the ground up and are hoping to do it again. They're wanting me to keep the prototype so that when they get something made, they can give it to me and I can do another playthrough. So it had some pretty cool things, but it was just so bad in its design.
And unfortunately, the community thought so too because it did
not pass. It failed.
Okay. Speaking of prototypes, we played Restless.
We did.
I should have put that on your list. So talk about Restless because we played that together.
That's the one where we had, that one actually was cool.
Remember, we just had the board, and you and I were each kind of having our own adventures, but
at least
at the end we fought a boss
right.
at the end together.
And I think that was kind of neat.
Yeah.
It was kind of neat. I don't know if I'd ever need to get this game or ever own this game, but it was cool to play.
It was fun to see how our different, and we could help each other because I gave you some coins and you're able to. So that one, you move on a little board and roll a D100, and then you have a random event. But then sometimes those events will have carrying overarching stories that you may want to go and complete and give you extra things. You have reputation with 4 different factions that can go up and down. That can impact stuff that you can buy at different places. There are 3 chapters in the campaign. We only played chapter 1 together.
Yeah.
I did a chapter 1 and 2 playthrough together, and then I played on my own chapter 1, 2, and 3, and I really enjoyed it. Like you said, it isn't one I probably need to own, but it's super cool how it works. Reminded me a bit of Runebound, where you're going through the different locations and exploring the tokens.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like Runebound, where you're just kind of seeing, and it's random things, but then it creates an emergent story, which is cool. I did the Hobbit There and Back again. I played all 8 chapters.
Yeah, you did.
Solo. That was fun, though.
I have
it. Fun. You have that one now.
We played the first 3.
Oh, you did play the first 3?
All the way through the Trolls.
Okay, all the way through the Trolls. It's not a solo game, in my opinion. There's someone that made an automa that maybe would work. So you're actually, but if you're playing it solo, you only get a set amount of rounds, and there's no way you can get all of it done. And so it kind of feels a little limiting, but still fun. It's one I'm definitely going to keep from a competitive standpoint.
Yeah.
Tend was cool. Got rid of that one real fast. It just, I played it competitively, and it took so long because everyone's trying to determine which actions you can take 2 actions each round, even though it's simultaneous. People are scratching stuff off, trying to track. There's so many things to track in that game, and the theme seems so cool. You're out into this space location where, a random planet, and you're collecting stuff for this Zenith corporation, but then end up just feeling like regular farming and, gathering cattle and getting milk. And it could have been so much cooler, which is a bummer, because Honor's End, that game is by the same company. And yeah, I was not super impressed with Tend, but I did love Honor's End. Valheim. I could not believe how much I loved Valheim.
Yeah, you played a lot of this.
Played that now, twice on the channel, and I've played it 3 more times outside of the channel. Actually, I did a whole playthrough for the channel and lost the video for it. So I did 3 videos for the channel, but only 2 of them were actually live. Love that one with 4 different bosses. It's very quick to play. Crafting system. Reminds me of an easier version of Robinson Crusoe, so maybe I should let you borrow it, and Robin can actually enjoy and exploring an island and crafting items and everything. The biggest thing that's a downside to me is that there's no tier chart of crafting, and so everything's available to you right at the beginning, and sometimes you're going to kind of go and build the same things all the time, right?
Gotcha.
So that'd be the biggest downside, I think, with that. But so far, still really enjoying it, and the boss fights are different. But sometimes at the end of the day, you're just like chucking dice. But it's fun chucking dice, right? And you're cheering and all of that jazz. Rove Anchor Point. I personally think if you're thinking of getting Rove, I would recommend to actually look at Rove Anchor Point first, because I think it's going to be a better intro into the system. B, they have streamlined a ton of stuff. And C, the game is about a 4th the size. It's not so gosh darn huge, and it doesn't need to be that huge. But the fight that I only got to play 4 missions of that one. That's all they had for the prototype. They were vastly different from the regular Rove game. I think they're cool. I'm getting both of them. So definitely recommend looking at Rove Anchor Point if you like the idea of Rove. Children of Morta. This was a game that I wanted to love so much. My first 2 plays were with my wife, just 2-player, and we loved it. It's a roguelite game where you're going in, you're trying to survive, you're fighting off these enemies, you're choosing the locations that you're going to, and then you die. And then you can upgrade your bag of tokens. And what's cool in this game is as you level up your bag instead of leveling up a character. Now, you can also level up a character with some upgraded abilities, but the tokens are fun because then you can see the upgraded ones, and it's not just for me. It can be for you or me. But there are so many rules that were missed.
Oh.
And there's some very big rules. For one thing, they say, hey, all the components, if there's not enough, use a substitute. So we earned 56 coins in our second scenario. Turns out coins are the one thing that are limited. So, and coins are how you upgrade. So we had upgraded ourselves and made ourselves super powerful. And when we played with 4 players, the game was so much slower than 2. So I would recommend this one for 2-player, but you've got to look up all of the FAQs. But I would not recommend it for 4 players, sadly, because we played with the 2 kids as well, and it just didn't work. DC Superhero United. So this is just United, just in DC
if you're looking
world.
for any Marvel United content, go check out either Kanji Studios or the Co-op Guild. They'll find a lot of content on DC.
Hundreds of videos.
And
Marvel.
On the United.
I love the United series. I know you don't love it as much, but I love it, especially with my kids.
Yeah.
We have a whole campaign sheet that we've made on our own, and we're checking them off and gaining upgrades. So we absolutely love it. It plays so quick. It works great with 4. Works great with 2. So huge recommend for the United series. The DC one, it has less villains to fight against.
Yeah.
Or no, is it heroes? Villains? I can't remember.
Probably villains.
Villains.
We got 3.
Yeah, it's only 3 instead of, I think some of them have had 4. But they're really cool. They're really cool, and you get to be Batman. You get to be Superman. You get to be Robin, which is cool. So, really enjoying it. That was November.
All right, November. Don't want to be Dead Horse and Dragon Eclipse stuff. I'm sorry, but I'm doing content sequel.
I will, but they did not send out new stuff.
No, they did
not.
I actually got a letter from them saying that's their next campaign, but they're not having a prototype for it because they do have because it's not going to be drastically different from what they originally put out for Dragon Eclipse.
But
they're going to add some stuff, of course, but it wasn't enough to warrant new prototypes and things like that.
So I backed all of it. So you'll see more on here once that stuff comes.
Rachel is probably secretly branching.
That's what I was thinking.
That's fake news.
My roommate's
What if the new prototype has more abs? If it had more abs, man, I don't think you almost died.
That would make me laugh so hard. Oh my god. We're just gonna add 2 more abs down here. Or maybe just up here in the chest region. There's abs up here. Muscles right there.
Oh my gosh. Fantastic. No more abs. K-pop Demon. That's right. That's from K-pop Demon Hunter.
That's awesome.
There's a guy with these abs that walks around that one of the girls kind of into.
Yeah.
Time and the old man to get to bed. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much.
Steve.
Thank you, Steve, for joining. Awesome to have you here. Good to see you. Placed us a 10 for 4 before it went to Kickstarter. I liked it, but not sure if the game I want. I also probably
It is very multiplayer solo. Yes.
Multiplayer solitaire. Hope you both have been doing great. Hoping for a great 2006 Solo Board Gaming Night. Awesome.
Yes.
He's the one I made a video for back in
June. August.
August when you were gone.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones where you had to near the bear or whatever. I was chasing you.
That was awesome.
I'm old, so I'm watching from bed. Yeah. Totally good. That's why I don't go to bed since I'm already there. Fantastic. That's like that's the way you go.
Wait, there are young people not watching from bed? Dadgum whippersnappers.
Tidal Blades 2 and Invincible TCG have been pretty great games this year.
Yes, Tidal Blades 2 was actually a 2024 game, but I love that, love that game.
And I loved Invincible. That's really
and Invincible is great.
I like that one. That's good stuff. All right, we're going to go back to our game for those of you that are joining in a little bit too late.
I only have 2 more of these.
What does Colin know or time to educate Colin? It is up to you which way you wish to see this. We are showing him quotes from movies, and he is going to guess them. You've got 9.5 points, you said?
I've got 9.5 because October 9.5. I got Zippo to
0. All right, how you doing in November?
My love for you is like a truck. What? No.
What if I help if I go this? My love for you is like a truck berserker.
Nope.
I did quote you this one time.
Okay. One time.
Because you were playing Berserker, and I was like, oh, I really should do is make you have this. I should make you hear this song so you can put it in your thing. And it's so this is from Clerks. This is a super old movie. The guy you see back there, that's Kevin Smith. He's the guy who wrote the movie. He's actually a pretty famous indie. He's like one of those people that really made indie movies become like super cool. A thing. The whole thing was shot at a convenience store.
Oh,
and so this is like the back behind the convenience store. This particular moment, one of the guys is like saying like, "Oh, you got to meet my friend. He can sing me Berserker." And when this guy doesn't even, I don't think he speaks English. If I remember right. He's like, and so he comes there, "My love for you is like a truck Berserker."
Oh my gosh,
that's super fun. Yeah.
Okay, Clerks.
Clerks is this.
I ain't watching that one, but
no half point Colin. Cloyne.
I love how he's still spelling my name wrong. Dan, you are amazing.
Oh, this one I didn't resize apparently. Come on, you apes! You ain't gonna live forever. You want to live forever or something? You don't know Starship Troopers?
Starship Troopers?
Starship Troopers?
Starship Troopers.
Okay.
No, dude, you got 2 Starship games or movies in here. What is this?
Ready November. Last one. See if we get this one.
Harry Potter.
There you go.
What? It takes a great deal of bravery to stand up to your enemies, but even more to stand up. That must be the first one.
That is the
Yes,
first one.
Sorcerer's Stone.
Sorcerer's Stone. You
One.
get a point for that.
Oh my gosh, that puts me at 10.5.
10.5. I'm pretty excited.
Going into
Olaf
December.
Berserker. Yogi, good to see you.
Yogi,
Thank you
thanks
so
for
much for
joining.
joining. Awesome to have you here. My birth, the birth of Jay and Silent Bob. Those are the two people that are on the computer.
Okay.
So the shtick behind him when this original movie came out is Jay was like the talky guy, and Silent Bob would never say anything. But
Well, he was
Silent Bob
silent.
is right. But and that's the guy who's played by Kevin Smith. He plays himself in the movie as Silent Bob. He doesn't say anything. He's the writer, and like he's the person who made the movie.
Oh, that's
and so
kinda
it's kind of cool. He's in his own movie. Like
Yeah,
that.
that is cool.
Is Colin? How is Colin not on 0?
I'm not on 0.
Not on 0.
I'm at 1. I'm at 10.5.
10.5. He's doing pretty
I'm
good.
beating your 10.
Kevin Smith also wrote a whole bunch of prominent comics. Yes, he did.
Oh,
He was
okay,
also
cool.
he's a very like dorky comic guy.
Yeah.
He actually had a show about comics at one point.
Do you see how I would fail at trivia night? I've never done a trivia night on purpose because I won't know any of this trivia of any of
It's
this
the
stuff.
pop culture. I bet you get like science stuff.
Maybe science stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Definitely not math. That's for
Like
sure.
you get questions like what planet isn't a planet anymore?
What is a Pluto?
Yes,
yeah,
you
I get that one.
You get that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, December. This one's actually gonna be pretty quick because we both it's the holidays. It's hard.
December's been rough for both of us.
We had
Between sick kids and
Sick kids
the
and
holidays.
just the holidays.
You
That's the
got
deal.
one, and
I
I
did
got 3.
one game, and it was Winnie the Pooh, Serious Detective, and I just did a review of it.
Yeah.
So I was sent this copy because my wife and I are big fans of detective games, like of those escape room games and things like this. So whenever I see a designer asking if we want a copy of one of these kind of games, I talk to her about it, and she usually says, "Yeah, I get that. I think it'd be kind of cool." So this one was pretty cool. It had a little bit longer staying power than I expected, but that's good because there's only 3 in the box.
Yeah.
And each one is maybe about 2.5 hours, depending on how good you are at finding stuff. I like the fact that it's like a little board that you're moving around on and finding the clues and things like that on. And then you like put these tokens out to show that you've done those clues. And the interesting thing is you're rolling dice, and those dice are what you're going to use to be able to see what's out on the board. So like they have different symbols, and you can match the symbols out on the board to be able to get the clue for that. And you're trying to figure it out. Now, not only are you trying to figure out this thing, there's other, not necessarily side quests, but there's other objectives you can bring that are going to make it easier for you to figure out what your end goal is, which is kind of neat.
That's really cool.
And it's in the world of Winnie the Pooh, which we all know.
Yeah. Christopher Robin.
Yep, and they actually have 3 different ones. One is originally in the 10,000 Acre Woods, and one's in Camelot, like it's a Sir Arthur
that's
one.
cool.
And the other one is like an Alice in Wonderland theme. So it has different themes, but it still keeps the same characters. And every character has its own like abilities. It has its own 2 dice that have special symbols on them. They only can use for themselves that do certain things. And you guys go back and forth doing actions, and you work together to figure it out.
That's cool.
Another December game.
Okay.
So if you're looking for a game that you like detective games, it's a quick pickup. Also, it's not destroyable. It's not a
Which is
destroying
cool.
game,
So
you can
pass it on.
you can pass it off.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Yeah, I only have 3 games.
Okay.
You want me to do that? Or do you want to do the comments first?
Well, let's see what we got over here.
There's a lot.
A lot of
there.
Yogi Bear. All right, let's see what we got. No worry, wait to watch. I'm just doing a lazy wait. I'm sitting
yeah.
in bed and love
Yes.
it. Watch Planet.
Which planet has the most moons in the
solar system?
Well, I'm thinking it's Jupiter.
It's Jupiter, Saturn.
Yeah. I don't know if it's. I think it's Jupiter.
Yogi, is it amazing how much our culture has made it to Colin inside his cave? Pretty good. If I'm ever in Minnesota, I won't be inviting Colin to trivia.
Don't invite me to trivia
Don't
night.
do that. 162 known moons around Jupiter. There you go.
Okay, this is Jupiter. Yeah.
It's
Okay, if it's not Jupiter, then
not
it's gotta be
Jupiter.
Saturn.
Okay, what is it now? They just must keep finding moons around the gas giant planets. Okay.
I mean, they have to, right? What's gonna? Yeah.
Did Saturn beat it then? Yeah, last time I looked.
Yeah.
There you go. One of the 2. I'm pretty stupid.
We are pretty stupid. 274.
Oh, boy.
That's a lot of moons.
Too many moons. More moons than Randy Moss gives the Packers. That's the kid discovered.
That was an awesome. I love that.
Those aren't moons; they're space stations.
Oh yeah,
Right?
obviously.
Okay,
Space
good. Now we're there. Okay.
Obviously the Egyptians.
Yep,
Yes.
here we go. Something like more Excel previously doing with. That's great. But okay, Moons. Howdy. Pickle, good to see you. Thank you for joining. We're talking about moons.
Moons.
Moon.
Not Randy Moss's moon. All right.
Bob, shabab, moon, moon. Bob, shabab.
All right. So I have 3 games for December. That's it. Small Time Heroes, Rogue Light, really great solo or 2-player.
You like this one?
I really like this one. And there's going to be 2 new heroes coming out in January, I think. Well, it's Game Found, so they won't. But For example, I did the preview playthrough of that in December of last year, and I got this actually in October. I just hadn't gotten to it until December. So it comes pretty quick. There's 2 heroes in the box with tons of different cards you can gain. It's a roguelite where you've got 4 cards to choose from. You pick one, and then more come out, and every time you play, they'll be very different. And then there are 4 bosses in the box. The next expansion will be 2 more heroes and 4 more bosses, and you can mix and match them for a 3-scenario campaign, which is really cool, super fun. If you like that roguelite experience and you want to be able to go on a trip with it or something, the box is so small and it fits all the information, all the stuff that you need. Love it. Okay, this one has been a sleeper hit in the Degnan household.
Yeah, you can't tell me enough about this game.
QR. I cannot believe it. I was hoping it was going to show up today. And I was bringing it, but it's still not there. I bought him a copy. This is how much we enjoy it. We're on boss number 4. Each boss, except for after the first 2 bosses, which are intro, we have lost to the boss the first time. We've had to change our tactics and win against the second time. And it's been awesome, super awesome. So in this game, you are using cards that are pre-built based upon a hero and a class. There's only 4 heroes and 4 classes. You combine the cards together. The backsides are QR codes, and you scan your cards as you play them against a boss that's on your tablet or whatever. And usually I'm not huge with tablets, especially with kids, but this works so great because you don't really even have to touch the tablet much. You're scanning the cards over as you play them. It deals all the damage. And then there's surprises with the bosses, how they react, which things they do. And then based on how they do, we just took out Grumpy Beard, and it was awesome figuring out how he works because he has these presents and they do different things, and awesome. And what's awesome is they can continue to release more bosses and more stuff within the app. So for example, Grumpy Beard is an extra boss. So now there's 11 bosses on there that you play. And you play a little campaign unlocking cards, unlocking items. The kids, they're like, are we playing Boss Battle QR today? We're playing Boss Battle QR today. And Monica and I can still have a lot of fun. And it plays great even up to 4-player. Even though I'm not doing something on their turns, we're all strategizing on which cards to play because I can't play a support until someone plays an attack of that type. And so it's a lot of, okay, can you play that attack? Okay, you're going to do that one. Oh, and you can support with this one, so then I can do this. Oh, it's so good. So I can't wait for you to try.
I'm excited to try that.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead. Okay, as you're thinking about what you're trying to say, my last game is Hunt for the Ring.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Boss Fighter QR. Mike is a huge fan of this game too.
Yeah, well, he was the one who told me. I never heard a thing about it. And
Spoiler alert, I haven't seen his top videos yet, but this probably be really close to the top.
He told me it has been running up the list. They've actually played, because he's playing on the easiest mode with his kids, so they've beaten everything. All the way to all 11 bosses. But we're playing on the second hardest, and that way then we lose once. But I would recommend if you're a gamer at all, you're going to want to play at the second hardest level.
All right, Hunt for the Ring.
Hunt for the Ring is just a great Lord of the Rings game. It's a 1 versus many. You're Frodo as 1, and you're trying to escape to first it's Bree, and then from Bree to Rivendell. It is so cool, the 2 different sides of the board. The rules are overly complex, though, but it's super fun when you're the Nazgul trying to deduce where Frodo is. And on the first side of the board, the Frodo player is controlling Frodo himself, moving around the board. But on the second side, because Aragorn is bringing Frodo to Rivendell, you actually don't control Frodo. You control Gandalf. And so you're trying to protect Frodo with Gandalf by doing different things like messing with the Nazgul, but you have a predetermined path. So you've got a card that you draw, and that tells you your predetermined path of where Frodo's going. And so you can't change it. And it's a very different take on the hidden movement type of game.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's really cool. But then you've got Gandalf moving around, and he can appear and push the Nazgul back, and he can complete things and increase the corruption track, so the threshold so you don't die because of corruption. Yeah, it's cool. But it has low ratings because it is overly complex, and it's long because it's basically 2 games. One game is on the front side where you're playing as Frodo because you're just Frodo trying to get to Bree, and they flip to the other side where you're playing as Gandalf and you have Aragorn and Frodo going to Rivendell.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it's cool. Those are the games. That was, we've only had 4 in the month of December. December's been pretty rough.
It was a tough month.
Yeah, it's been a tough month.
The most known moons at any location, actually soccer games in the UK. Don't like the app games unless they're optional and everything can be done without them.
Yep. No, then don't go for that one. Yeah.
Managed to Man second edition is a good app integration, but likewise, I agree apps games.
Gloomhaven Helper app is so nice.
Yes, that's
story
true.
Summary. Yes.
What Lord of the Rings game reminds me of Letters from Whitechapel?
That's what I've heard from a lot of people.
Okay.
I haven't played that one, but yeah.
That's fair. QR, that's your wife.
Oh,
really great, quick game to the older boys. They still have to be strategic. It's a good way to introduce more card-heavy games.
Yeah, because for Nathan, who's 9, there's text on these cards. There's lots of text on the cards, and so we've played a lot of games like Marvel United, where there's not a lot of text. There might be one line, and so this has been getting him reading his cards and doing more strategic. Oh, I can't play this one yet because no one's done an attack of that type. Maybe I'll do this first. It's been really cool. Oh, I can support this person. I can protect for that person. Yeah.
It's a cool app-based game exists. They just aren't great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Totally. That's why there's so many games out there.
Yes.
So many games. All right, we got 1 month left.
1 month.
10.5.
All right, I'm at 10.5. Can I get to 11, 12, 13.5?
We'll see. We'll start with the first one. I've got a special purpose!
I'm putting a 0 right now. I got no idea.
That's from The Jerk with Steve Martin.
The Jerk.
Best movie.
The Jerk. The name of the movie is The Jerk?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever seen the movie Jerk. The Jerk?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
It's super, super funny. It's super funny.
What is that from, like the 1960s?
It's when Steve Martin was in his prime.
What is that? I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be like the 80s, 90s, stuff
80s,
like
90s.
that, right?
Okay.
Next one. Never give up. Never surrender.
Hey, that is the guy from Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Yes, it is. That's great. You get no
Tim
points
Allen.
for it. You get
There we
no
go.
points. No points.
I should get points for that, gosh darn it.
This is a movie you have to see. This I think you would find absolutely hilarious.
It's space, because he's got he's got Saturn on his shirt. Star. No, I got no idea.
Okay, this is Galaxy Quest.
Oh, you've told me about this.
You have to see Galaxy Quest. Basically, it's about a people that it's the characters, like the actors in Star Trek, are basically put on their own ship because some aliens built it. And of course, they're actors. They're not but these aliens, of course, think they're the real people, right? So they have to save them. They're like, we got your ship so you can save our people kind of thing. It's like, and so they have to do it.
Galaxy Quest.
Quest.
Okay, I need to definitely see that.
Amazing movie.
Okay.
Super good. Okay.
It's got Tim Allen in it.
It does.
I enjoy it.
Really
I like Tim Allen.
It's got Tim Allen. It's got Sigourney Weaver. It's got some good people.
I don't know who Sigourney Weaver is.
Last one. Ready?
All right, I'm ready. One more point.
This movie came out in December.
You shall know. Okay, I got that one.
You got
that one? I might know that that's Lord of the Rings. I might know that that's the Fellowship of the Ring.
You got it. I had to give you. I had to let you.
11.5 is my score.
There's a bonus point.
Wait, what?
There's a bonus point. You ready?
Oh.
This is one of my favorite quotes from a movie.
Okay.
Didn't care what month it came in, so I just wanted to put it in. This is super, super funny. I like this movie a lot. I've come here to chew bubble
and I'm
gum
all out of bubble gum.
All out of bubble gum. I've said that to you a few times.
Yes, you have, but I have no idea.
No, it's from They Live By, and that's actually a wrestler named Rowdy Piper who says that. He's like one of the first wrestlers that actually did movies.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we can do movies.
But his movie wasn't really good. I would not recommend seeing the movie, but it's just super funny. He basically comes in, so the sunglasses he's wearing are apparently these sunglasses that are able to see whether or not you're a human or an alien.
Oh, because he's supposed to kill aliens.
Well, no, he's not, but he's like all of a sudden figured out that these and he also can see propaganda. And so if you have these off, you're reading a billboard, but you're also reading the propaganda subliminally, where when you have your glasses on, then you can see the propaganda on it from the aliens. And the aliens are kind of integrated them into our society in the highest points and things like this. And so he walks into a bank with a shotgun, says this line, and cocks a shotgun, starts shooting what people think are people, but he's actually shooting the aliens. And then, of course, eventually he kind of is able to expose them for what they are.
Okay. Wow.
It's a really bad movie.
Okay, so it's not a good movie.
It's not a great movie, but it's just fun that's just an awesome line that he says.
Well, I did not get your bonus point.
No, you weren't going to get
that's okay.
No.
I still think that was awesome.
Totally get it. About the QR code. Steve Martin's first movie, a classic. Yes.
Jerk.
The Jerk.
Okay. Missed that one.
The same game designer who did both these games, Gerblamari, so that makes sense why.
Wait, which one are they talking about now?
I think they're still talking about QR Battle Guy.
Oh, okay.
Galaxy Quest is definitely a Colin movie.
Okay.
This is true.
All right, I gotta watch that.
Galaxy Quest is the best Star Trek movie.
Oh.
This is true.
Okay.
Super good. Yeah, Galaxy Quest should definitely, Colin should watch this one.
Oh, okay,
See, so
this
people
is
are
awesome.
loving those great movies, but hate the theme music. That's
Is the
right.
theme music catchy?
Well, it's like with those cheesy like
Yeah.
things.
Okay.
Well, man, I need to watch that again someday. It's such a good one.
Monica, we got to put on the short list.
Had to give Colin one layup. Yep, I did. I had to give him one
Oh, that was a
layup.
slam dunk. That wasn't a layup. That was a
Did
slam
Colin
dunk.
really say he didn't know? Doesn't know who Sigourney Weaver is? That's the star for me. That's her. She's Ripley in Aliens.
I don't know.
Alien
Oh,
3, Alien
okay. Yeah,
Resurrection.
I didn't know who that was. Okay.
See the movie.
See which
the
movie?
That one.
Okay, Galaxy. All right.
They Live is on the list of 100 movies you have to see before you die. Really? Wow.
They Live? Is
That's
that
the name of that one, the Roddy
Okay.
Roddy Piper movie. He did say that.
I did, and I'm still saying it. Now I know what you're talking about.
Publishers hate their own movie.
So try to kill it.
That's pretty hilarious because of the subtext. It's a great movie. Great movies, lots of good movies. Howdy, y'all.
Oh,
No, you're coming in right
Jamie,
at the end. Jamie,
thanks for joining, Jamie.
thanks for joining. We're all done. We have gone through our entire list of all the games we have played in 2024. 25, I mean.
So,
and we
what's your
also
guess
have What Does Colin Know? Or Time to Educate Colin. We did a great job.
We educated Colin a lot.
Yes, we did.
Colin did know 11.5.
11.5. So that's pretty close on 10. Did anybody at the beginning? I told you all to pick a number.
Oh my
and
gosh, you
hope that he
scroll
got 'em.
all the way up to the top and see.
No, they were supposed to write it down, figure it out. Did anybody get close? Dan said 7.
I want to see out of the amount that I could have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
If you're going to see 100 movies before you die, Cloyan will live forever.
6, 7, 3. Okay, so I got 11.5 out of 38.
Liquefied pork, you're just in time. Just in time.
Let's see what my percentage
Next
is.
year you should find a way to get back at Baron somehow. I don't know how.
I have to figure. The hard part is that he does the live stream stuff.
What's the maximum score possible?
That's
What would be
38.
38.
11.5 divided by 38. That is an F. that is like shooting 3-pointers in that's 30%.
So you got a pretty good batting average.
Yeah, actually, I just batted 302. 303.
That's not bad.
Actually, nowadays that's amazing.
pretty
303.
good.
The batting average, the best batting average in the NL this year was 303.
Really?
That was the best one.
Wow.
Yeah. That's because
an
the
F.
pitching is
F.
that is an F minus. That's true.
Baron has to pick up penny stocks at the start of the stream and not go bankrupt before the end of the stream. That'll be the next game we play. It's not good that you had to use a calculator.
Oh, I knew it was an F. I knew.
11 tree.
I got 11D. I got 11D. You can count it.
That was-
Okay, so
yeah,
now
now
my
you're
wife's
getting-
giving me a
now
hard
you're getting
time. Dang it.
How many movies have you actually seen? That's
Well,
the end.
oh, okay. So let me see. One. It's hard because I only gave myself a half. I don't know if it's because I saw it or what. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Neither of those I saw. 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 of them.
So I actually got the amount of movies you got.
Yeah,
So,
I think I've
right.
seen 10 of them. You lose 2.
Yeah, for using a
Well, at this
calculator.
point, I don't care. What?
Okay.
2 points?
You're still in an F.
9.5. Still an F. Whatever.
Still an F.
I'm using my calculator and I like it. I like it.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. You got 30% going to school. And kicked out of the
Oh
program.
yeah, I would have gotten kicked out of the program too.
Well, that was super fun. I love
Dude,
doing
that was
this
an
every year.
amazing. That was amazing. I'm always impressed. I was not prepared for the other one. I was not prepared for this. So that was good.
That's good stuff. Yes, you are.
So good.
What
All
did
right.
Colin know? Or time to educate Colin. We educated Colin. Now Colin knows 10 out of 38 movies that are movies that I've seen and actually really enjoy, and probably would put. I would watch again.
You would watch again.
I
All
would
of
watch
them.
again. I would watch these with you.
Okay.
Yes, any of these
Okay.
movies I'd watch again.
Okay.
There might be a couple I'd be like, but I think most of them I would watch again.
Okay. Oh, I would watch The Matrix. I would watch Galaxy Quest. Sounds like a
Galaxy
good
Quest, I would definitely watch you. That'd be amazing.
one. Maybe not Tremors.
Tremors is really cool. It's a PG-13 movie. You'd like
I know, but I'm Abyss. Maybe I don't know.
this. I think you'd like. That's again,
Last Starfighter.
That's a PG movie as well.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's about a guy who goes and saves the world.
Oh, this was awesome, dude. I always love doing this. Here's to
End of
another
the
year.
Another year. Another year we
Yes.
made it.
Can't
That's
believe
the
we
deal.
made it. Back then they graded harder.
70s, yeah. There's 1.5 points for trying to give yourself that. Just don't tutor your kids in math. There you go.
I don't. My wife does.
I have a degree in math, and Colin had 3 plus 7.
3 plus 7 is 11, so, I'm close enough.
about it. 30 is just 100.
With a 3. Almost shot his drink out of his nose about how many abs. I do get points. That was so good. You were so good. Dale, thank you so much for joining.
Awesome to have you here.
Awesome.
Last Starter's Fun Feeling will be good for most saves. Yes. Thanks. Guys. All right.
Well,
we are going to be
you.
out. Thank you all for joining. It was awesome to have you here. If you guys are not here, then this is not as fun.
Oh, I mean, we wouldn't even do this. This is fantastic.
This is super good.
Next week, we're back to KDM.
Yep. Next week, we're going back to KDM and we'll get
level 1, did we decide? Yeah, level 1 Frog Dog. And then we're going to try and do a level 2, hopefully. That's what our plan is.
That'll be the plan. All right. I appreciate you all. Anything else over here that I missed?
Nope. Dan says later, fellas.
Later, fellas. Good to have you all here. All right. If you're excited to see what Colin and I got coming up for the next year.
Oh, yes.
Right? A whole
next year. Oh, my gosh.
You gotta do it. Yeah. My goal is to have more than 1 or 2 on these.
Hey, dude, you were dealing with a lot this year, man. You did great. You did great.
Oh, you know what we didn't put on here?
What?
KDM.
How did I not have KDM on here?
We didn't put KDM on.
Oh, it's because I started doing this before we started our KDM campaign.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, and I missed it. I'm so sorry.
I like KDM. KDM's a great.
Yep. KDM is a wonderful game. We love playing that together.
The last year, even who else? Anyway, thank you all for joining. If you're excited to see Colin and I all of next year and all the fun things we're doing, and I appreciate all you being here, and hopefully you'll join us for all of our wonderful streams and all of our videos and everything else we got going on. Woo! Go see all of our fun people that we know. Then I need you to meet me at the table. Right?
See ya.
See ya?
Yeah.
Table.
Table. See you in the new year.
To your table.